believe we are live and on the air. Supposedly. I'm checking to make sure that that is a factual statement. It appears to be factual. Everything seems to be up and running. Wonderful. Good morning, everybody, and thank you for tuning in this fine early November morning to a live PANR episode. Today we are going to be playing World of Warcraft for as long as I'm physically able to do so. Why, you might ask? Well, that's because today is World of Warcraft's 16th anniversary, and is the last day of their anniversary event. Why is this significant for me personally? Well, it is because World of Warcraft was the very first game that I played of this genre. I played it first back in 2004. That's right, the very first year it came out. I'm one of those classic boys. And I, in fact, still have my original character. This, right here, this Night Elf Hunter was the first character I ever made. It's beautiful, isn't it? Still has the original name, too. Lovely. Anyway, as you can see by my beautiful location, I had just taken the thumbnail for this live stream. Here, it's beautiful, I know. Perfect locale. Why here specifically? Well, because I decided to teleport at random using my last relic of Argus, which I got from archaeology years ago. Why I still have it, I'm unsure. Probably just because I like the novelty of it. Anyway, what exactly are we going to be doing on this stream? Yes, we're going to be doing whatever seems fun, really. So if you have anything you'd like to see done, you can post it down in the comments. You can see my my stream. It's a little bit better done. I have the face cam up here, I have the whole game here, and I've got the live chat down there. Not to mention I've got a snazzy little radio just over there. Or down there, I suppose. Yeah, the radio's there, the game's there, and the chat is way below. Yeah. I know how I set it all up. Of course I know how I set it up. I just spent 2 hours doing it. Pardon me. I inhaled my own spit because I'm an incompetent human. Very sorry. I'm not even sure if anybody's tuned in yet. Should I check? No. Now, reasonably, nobody's tuned in because it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Or rather, it's 3:30 in the morning, though I should probably pull it up on my telephone, so that way, if anybody is typing in the chat, I can actually see it. Let me mute my phone. There we are. Alrighty, and now I'm going to go ahead and like my own live stream because, narcissism. Alright, and we'll set that there, just so I can see chat. Anyway, so if there's anything you'd like to see done, go ahead and type it down below, and I will see it, and we can do it. In the meantime, I'm just gonna... There's a gnat in here. Go away. Shoo. Yeah, that's right. You don't go away. Where am I? Elwyn Forest. Anyway, as I'd mentioned, I've played the game since its conception in 2004. Back in Classic, it was a very different game back then. In fact, I played from 2004 up until I was not able to play anymore, and I want to say that wasn't until 2014? Maybe? I could be mistaken on that. And then I didn't play until about a week in 2016, but it was only a week. And I'm only just now playing again, and that is only because somebody was very kind to reinstate my subscription for me for a number of months. So that was... It's a nice respite from the day to day to get lost in a world so different from our own and yet so familiar. What is that icon? Waterlog check. What? I'm gonna check that out. But to get lost in a world that is so different from our own yet so familiar, it is quite nice. Oh, I haven't been out here in years. What is this waterlogged chest? I'm intrigued. What's that? Ah, I already know that. Stolen Bree? Red Defias mask. Oh, I remember that. That is old as heck. Anyway, moving on. Zoom out. Let's go to Stormwind, shall we? What will we do in Stormwind? Probably take the portal to Icecrown. Why are we going to Icecrown? Well, I don't know. Why not? From my understanding, it's going to be the launching point from the new expansion, which launches tomorrow. I'm very excited for that. Be playing through Shadowlands. I have a few characters at max level already, because they made leveling very easy in this game as compared to the original version, where leveling was quite the ordeal. Actually, now that I think about it, there are a few achievements that I need in this area in Icecrown. There's that now. Get out of here. Go on. It's a bug. It's a bug in here. I see that we have 2 viewers in chat. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying. Again, if there's anything you should like to see done, feel free to type it in the comments. If you'd like to chat with me, I can see the chat right here via my telephone. In the meantime, I think I'm going to run Icecrown Citadel. Why am I going to be running Icecrown Citadel? Well, that answer is I have been vain enough to think that I could get a mount off of the final boss, off of the Lich King, called Invincible. That mount doesn't drop for anybody ever. Yet I have tried for years to get it. I stopped for a while. I did not have the ability to play for a number of years. But I'm going to try again now. I want to say I tried again last week as well. Oh, there's a rare that's spawned. That's roughly where I'm going. It might be dead time I get there, but if it's still alive, I'll help them kill it. See if I can't get anything fun off of it. Love the artwork. And have I muted the sound and music? Turn that on. Oh, that's very loud. I don't have headphones enabled because I'm silly. Anyway, that's better. I can hear it through here. And that's not. Is that being picked up on the mic? Because that's very close. Is that being picked up by the micro? Can you guys hear the music through the microphone? Please let me know if you can. Because I would very much like to know. Actually, let me turn down the headphone music. I can do that via this button. There we go. Oh, no, I don't want to mute it. Maybe. There we go. That's probably fine. There's that gnat again. Get out of here. Anyway, Icecrown Citadel. I remember playing World of Warcraft. It was the Wrath of the Lich King. This was the... Was this the final? I don't know if this was the final raid of Alderman. Alduar? Alderman. One of those is a dungeon and one of them is the raid. If that was the final show. I don't remember which one. I think it was ICC. Anyway, I was never of raiding tier at the time. Oh, get out of here. Go on. Go on. Do you have anything fun? I will take your money. I will always take your money. And I will... Why am I in combat? No, get out of here. I don't want to fight these things. I just want to run by and steal their stuff. I just want the boss loot. I don't care about these guys. Some heavy lore stuff going on here with High Lord Tyrion. It's always fun. The first 40 times. I've seen it way more than 40. Have to kill Lord Marrowgrain here, so let me go ahead and do an aimed shot. Take him down. Go away. There we go. Do you have anything fun? I will steal all of your stuff off of your corpse, because I have no shame. I will rob a corpse blind. Take the pennies from its eyes and just leave it alone. On the ground, unburied. I'm very worried that the sound is being picked up by the microphone from my headphones, so I'm going to go ahead and mute. But you guys should still be able to hear on the stream. Hopefully. hopefully. Anyway, moving along. I don't remember when I first decided to try and solo Icecrown. I don't think I always could. Well, I know I couldn't always. But of course, eventually it just became so old that you could just run through, as I am now. I don't know when that moment happened. Maybe after Cataclysm? What was the one after Cataclysm? What was that? I don't remember. There have been so many expansions, I don't remember. Anyway, I should probably clarify exactly how long this stream is going to go for. I don't think I have. I'm going to be going for as long as I'm physically able to go. How long that'll be, whether it be 4 hours or 40 hours, we shall see. It's not going to be 40 hours, mind you, because I do have some obligations later, but I will be going until then at the very earliest. Ooh, what's this? I will take those. Do they look fancy? Actually, they do look a little fancy. I like those. Shame they're cloth and I can't transmog them. Anyway. A screeching cry pierces the sky above. What could it be? Could it be a bone dragon? Yes. Hello, bone dragon. I shall call you Boney, the frostworm. Yes. By the way, coffin. Very cool. Talk to Bronzebeard over here. Get the Skyfire moving, and we will finish. This is after that first portion of Icecrown. It becomes a slightly tedious process of just running around, which is fine. The boat is cool though. I do like the boat. So now we just sit here and we spam a button. Make sure I don't overheat. I won't. If you have any questions about what I'm doing, feel free to ask below. Trying to fill time. I thought this would be easier. I thought it would be easy to come up with things to talk about with World of Warcraft here, considering I've played it so long and I love the game so much. But alas, I am coming up shy on things to talk about. Get out of here, orcs. Huh. I refuse to play Horde on moral ground. Horde, in my opinion, it's not really opinion, it's just it's an unquestionable fact. Horde is a scourge upon the earth that must be purged with holy fire, which is why all of my characters are Alliance, and why for quite some time I was a PvP officer for my guild, which is presently called Invictus Mano, but was previously called Pax Invictus. Why the name was changed, I don't know. It used to be a whole community, Pax was, but something happened. I don't know what it was because I couldn't play the game at the time, and it kind of dissolved, and I, to this day, don't know the story, but that's many years back, and I don't know if anybody truly remembers what happened anymore. I'm wondering if I could find out somehow. Anyway, orc. Let's kill it as soon as the game will let me. Let me just spam the button. You may also know that my hotbar is a hot mess because I have not bothered fixing it yet. When I came back, when I first logged into the game, it was so different from the last time I had logged in that half of my hotbar was gone. So I just did a quick fix of what I remembered, and yeah, this is what it came out to be. So that's fun. Anyway, go away. Alright, so now he's dead. I can steal his stuff from this box over here. His dad's going to come off of that Zeppelin, or not off the Zeppelin, through a portal. It's a whole lore thing. It's really quite interesting. The first 40 times that you see it. Anyway, into the Citadel. We are in the upper spire now. I'll go ahead and do Aspect of the Cheetah, which, by the way, I do not like how they redid Aspect of the Cheetah. It used to be, from the original game for a very, very long time, that it was just a constant buff that would increase your speed for however long you had it on. Now, it's a 3-minute cooldown that increases your speed for a very limited amount of time, which I can appreciate it. However, I don't like it. Anyway, moving on. Gonna head over here. We're going to take down some Velcrul. Just casually walk in and murder. Yes, don't mind me. Just casual murder spree. To be fair, I'm fairly certain these people are already dead. So is it really murder? I don't think so. Just there we go. All right, just go ahead and die, everybody. Okay. There we go. Take you out. Okay, now you. Okay, and you two. Go on and go. I was clicking the wrong thing, wasn't I? I was, and I know I shouldn't be clicking. I should be using my keyboard buttons. However, I never strived for optimization anyhow. Anyway, kill the sister. There we go. She did. Give me loot. Give me loot. I want loot. Got no loot for me? Fine, I'll get it in the mail later. Moving on. Here's an optional boss. I used to be able to do this boss. It was difficult, but I was able to do it on this character, which, to do this boss, the whole point of it is you have to heal this dragon back to full health whilst being bombarded wave after wave of undead. It's not an easy boss fight for any character that is not a healer or does not have healing abilities, which as a hunter, a DPS class, I don't have those. However, there used to be a profession called First Aid, which gave me bandages, and I could just heal them. It took quite some time because it's not what bandages were designed for, but it was possible. Unfortunately, they got rid of First Aid, and I was very sad for it. A little upset even. Blizzard, bring back First Aid. Why did you get rid of it? It was perfect the way it was. In fact, you made it even better from Warlords of Draenor, where you actually, you required fishing in order to make potions with it instead of just the bandages. It was wonderful. Oh, this fight. The whole point of this is just kill spiders. That's it, just kill spiders, which I need no incentive to do anyway. I'll take out spiders all day. And then some Velcro. Are you guys undead? No, you're humanoids. Okay, you're not undead, you're just serving the undead, you monsters. Now we wait because I'm far too over-leveled for any of these to hurt me. Now you may notice that these creatures are level 30. You can see their level right here inside of that little golden dragon half circle. There used to be upwards of level 80, I think it was. They did a level squish. I don't know how to feel about it. On one hand, it's nice so that way the numbers don't get too terribly high. On the other hand, it's weird seeing these creatures, these bosses that I remember questing through, that I remember working very hard to take down. That was so very powerful at level 80 or level 90, and now they're level 30 and level 40. It's just very strange, is all. Alright. This boss fight, you take down those dragons, take down these dragons, and hang on. Take down the dragons. There we go. And then you take down that dragon, and then that's the boss fight. It's very easy. It wasn't always this easy. For those of you just tuning in, thank you for joining. I don't think anybody has. It's still at 2 viewers. But thank you for continuing to listen or watch if you are actually watching and not just playing me in the background. I appreciate it. There we are. Loot. Give me your stuff. I want your goo. Do you have anything fun? Oh, good lord, I'm going to sneeze. It's going to happen. I can feel it. I'm okay. I'm so sorry. I think I actually hurt my back doing that. Because I'm old. Anyway, teleporter. Upper spire. There we go. Makes getting around here so much easier. The first couple of times I ran through here, I didn't know about the teleporters. It made it very inconvenient to run around in here. Anyway, moving on. Next up we are going to that side. The whole point of this is these three areas are locking, like the area I just went to over there, this area here, and that area there are locking the main spire here, because you got to go through that to get up there. So you have to go through each and unlock the areas, and to do that you have to kill the bosses in each area. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Closed door. Do I have to kill you guys? I feel like I have to kill you guys. I'll kill you. Just you. Okay, if you insist. Oh, I had to kill you. Okay. Give me your stuff. I want your money. I will steal every penny you've got. Okay, so that's the boss, but we don't fight her here. She resurrects the princess and then flies away because she's a scary little baby man. Yeah, she goes on her spiel, raises the princes, and then princes have a shared health pool, which seems like a mistake, but what do I know? Yeah. So she's doing that now. And we kill them. Just like that. Very easy. They give me their stuff. And we go. Hey, cheetah. There we go. Anything fun? Am I getting anything fun? What does this look like? Oh, that actually looks pretty cool. I like that. Except I can't use it because it's blate and hunters can only wear mail. Oh. Oh, the pain and agony. Alright, go away. I don't want to deal with you guys. Moving on. Alright. And here she is, right up here. In the sanctum of blood. So we'll go ahead and hit her with a hunter's mark. An aimed shot. Chimera shot. Murder of crows. Explosive shot. Rapid fire. And kill shot. Good to go. That's all it takes. And now chandelier. Should fall down. Should fall. Should. Thank you. And I will do a yump. Disengage. And out the door. There we go. Now I've got to go in here. And this fight's a little finicky. I've gotten stuck in here a few times. Not because I can't kill the bosses, but rather because if you kill some of them too quickly, the game doesn't like it. So it kind of soft locks you. Go away. Go away. I don't want to deal with you. See, this is why I don't like aspect of the cheetah having a cooldown, because I liked my speed. I was a fan of the speed. We'll go ahead and kill Precious. Go away, Precious. And we will kill Stinky. Get out of here, Stinky. I can skin them. I won't, because I have no use for their leather. Why? Get out of here. Get out of here, Plague Zombie. I don't want to deal with you. Okay, so Festigut. In this area, there are 3 bosses, 2 mini bosses. I think those 2 dogs are like the mini bosses. Festigut is one of the first bosses, so we'll take him down kind of the same way we did the Blood Queen. And kill shot. There we go. Yeah, that the boss fight, it's supposed to go. You start attacking him, poison gas comes in, and it's a whole thing. But if you kill him too fast, it never really gets to it. But after you kill this thing, after you kill Festigut, you gotta hit this. That turns on the pipes, and then you gotta run all the way to the other side. And so that's what we're going to do. You can see these pipes lead up to that that door there, which is being guarded by Colossus. We'll go ahead and take him out. Go away. There we go. Who has no loot. How rude of him. But you can see that door's got two sides, so like you gotta pipe in stuff from both sides to open the door. Which is where we're going now. Yeah, good times. Good times. Over here we've got Rotface, who is the second boss of the area. Just hit him with a hunter's mark. Aim shot. Khmer shot. Yep. There we go. And he's down. Perfect. And we've got another little valve here. We hit that. Green goo starts flowing through the pipes. Go ahead and do an aspect of the cheetah. Run on through. I don't remember killing you. No, must have. And now the door's open. And then you've got this little airlock scene, which let me go ahead and, there we go. And in here you've just got to kill bugs. Endlessly kill bugs. And I'm not sure how the area works. I don't know if you have to kill a certain number of bugs or what it is, but you just kill bugs. And eventually the door opens. It's a weird mechanic. Just, you go endlessly. If you've got an AoE effect, it works best, but yeah, you don't always have it. There we go. I am out of focus, so there we go. Do a few of those. Oh, hey, the door's open. Perfect. So now we'll head in here. Get those bugs off of me. Oh, they're still on me. Go away. There we go. Alright, and now we've got Professor Putricide over here, who is a reference to Professor Farnsworth from Futurama, which is a wonderful show. And this is where the game doesn't like you to kill things too quickly, or rather, it doesn't like you to kill things at specific points. If you can kill him fast enough, I'm sure it doesn't matter, but if you kill him while he's trying to do something, the game doesn't like it. So, gotta be careful with him. So, let's try and kill him too quickly. Button. 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 Hey! Killed him too quickly. This is good. And the door opens. Sometimes the door doesn't open if you do that. Alright, have I gotten anything fun? Rigor Mortis. Oh, that's a cool looking sword. I like that. Oh, man. Used to be back in Wrath of the Lich King, hunters could use swords and polearms and things like that. I mean, we still technically can. However, it's not advised. You know, you want to use a gun, a crossbow, or a bow. But it used to be you could have a sword and a ranged weapon. Now you can have one or the other, which is silly, I think. I mean, you would always default using a ranged weapon, but you would still have the static benefit of any bonuses that the melee weapon would give you, which was a very nice thing to have. I always fancied polearms, personally. But they got rid of it. And now you can only use a ranged weapon or a melee weapon, and I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Not at all. Anyway, the Frozen Throne. Here we are with High Lord Tyrion Fordring and Arthas, the Lich King. And that is my favorite character in the entire game, Bolvar Fordragon. Right there, chained up. Oh, he's amazing. So we'll go ahead and tell High Lord Tyrion Fordring we are ready to fight. We're going to go over to these stairs, and we're going to wait. And hey, we got a message in chat. What's up? I hate Nick Gers. Hey man, can you say happy birthday to my friend? Ha! Good joke, my friend. Moving on. Alright, so now they're going to have their spiel. We're just going to sit through that for a while. Let me summon my pet again. Vanity Pets. That's always fun. This here's the Spirit of Competition, which you could get if you ran PvP battles back in the 2008 Summer Olympics. You had to win the battle, and then there was a % chance that you got this, or you could get a tablet, which I got both, which I was very, very happy for. Okay, so this guy's a little finicky. Sometimes you can kill him, sometimes he will throw you off the side of the mountain, which is unfortunate. Fortunately, we got him down. There we go. Now it's just a waiting game. Yeah. We cannot bring him down all the way. Now he's just going to monologue for a while. He's going to taunt Tyrion for ordering there in his cube of ice. And then we can move on. Why? Because story and lore, that's why. But if we're very lucky, we will get invincible from this, which is a mount, which I've been trying to get for years. Will I get it? Probably not. The odds of it are incredibly unlikely. Because again, it's a small percentage chance that you get it, and I've been trying for years, so it's not going to happen. But it might. You never know. It's not going to. Anyway, after this, I don't know, I might do some pet battles. Would you be interested in running some pet battles with me? It's basically Pokemon. What on earth was that? The heck was that? You saw that? It was in the background over there? I don't know. I think I'm going insane. Anyway, we're just going to wait here. They're going to finish monologuing here in just a moment. Maybe. It's a harsh maybe. Okay, that's close to his final line. And then Tyrion's going to call out for a... yep, there it is. He's going to break the ice, and there we go. In a minute. Maybe. If we're lucky. No, that's exactly what's going to happen. Oh, there he goes. Nice and shiny, breaks the ice, comes up, and then he gets the final hit. Breaking Frostmourne. Lays shattered on the floor. Very heavy lore moment here. And then the Lich King dies. It's beautiful, really. We'll go ahead and loot his body, see if we get anything fun. A cutscene is going to happen in 3, 2, 1. There it is. Skip that. Okay. And what did he give us? Anything we want. We got a sword. Pretty cool looking sword. A polearm. Pretty sure I've gotten this before. Staff. Alright, that's cool looking staff. And another sword. Alright. So we didn't get what we were looking for, but again, I knew we weren't going to get what we were looking for. I'll go ahead and take the portal out, and we will leave here. And you can see all of our 4 dragons up there now. Oh, he's my favorite character. Best guy in the whole game. Moving on. So now we're going to go ahead and leave. We're going to say hi to Uther on the way out. Hello, Uther. And we'll walk out that portal. Good times. Good times. Anyway. So I see we still have 2 viewers in the chat. I know one of them is probably my phone, which is watching so that I can see the chat. So 1 viewer. Hello, friend. Go away. I don't want to fight these things. Not you. No, you stay. I'm talking to these guys who are being very rude and not letting me mount. But hello. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for tuning in at 4 o'clock in the morning. We're having a good time here. We have a rare just spawning. I might go fight. Yeah. Nah, I'm not in the mood to fight it. What do we want to do? There's a couple of things I could do. But I think what I'm going to do right now... Yeah, no. What I'm going to do... I'm going to switch characters. I'm going to switch to my Demon Hunter, which is a character I've been trying to get to level 50 for a little bit now. But I haven't yet. He's level 48. Needs to get to 50. 50's presently the max level. We'll get him there so that way we can start gearing him here in Icecrown. So that is Yint right here. Demon Hunter. Very edgy. He is in Pandaria right now, which I know is not level appropriate for him. But the reason he's here is because I enjoy leveling characters like him up through pet battles. So that is exactly what we're going to do. It's pet battles. We're going to be playing Pokemon. It's wonderful. So I like to train up my pets here in Pandaria, in this specific area, in the Vale of Eternal Blossoms. Very nice. Because there are all of these water pets around. And a fun fact about water pets, they are very weak to flying type abilities. So if you have, say, a bunch of moths in your repertoire, you can very easily train off of these max level pets, which the max level for pets is level 25. So it's nothing to just put 2 max level high quality moths in my party, and then 1 other pet of any level, level 1 to 24, to just train. So that's what I'm doing. Right now I'm training my Felbat pup. Switch over to my Force Moth, which you can see has already taken some damage because it's I didn't heal it after my previous attempt to train. We'll go ahead and do Moth Dust, which Moth Dust you can see in the bottom right requires 3 rounds cooldown. I just used it and you can see there's a 3 over it, so I can't use it for 3 turns. Will hit 100% of the time and will deal anywhere between 444 to 666 flying damage, and has a quarter of a chance to put the target to sleep for a round, so it won't hit me, which is very handy. Out of that, I'm going to go over to Slicing Winds, which can hit from anywhere between 1 to 3 times, and will do 222 damage. Now you'll notice that the damage is highlighted in green when I was battling the Eternal Strider there. That's because, again, flying does extra damage to water type creatures, which you can see the types here. Now that I'm going against this effervescent Glowfly, my abilities are no longer super effective. So you can see that the strength of them are, they're not highlighted in green anymore, it's just the static yellow color. So because of that, I've got to be a little bit more careful on how I fight this thing. So I'm going to look at its movesets. It's got Slicing Winds, Cocoon Strike, and Swarm. With that information, I'm going to go ahead and do Slicing Winds, because I'm expecting the Glowfly. I thought it was going to do Cocoon Strike. It instead did a Swarm. So it's going to be doing that Swarm for 3 turns. It did it last turn, this turn, it's going to do it next turn, because that's how the ability works. It does a bit of damage to you and lowers your defense, so it does a bit more damage next time. Gonna go ahead and do Moth Dust because it has to do Swarm this turn. Hopefully I put it to sleep. I did not. Now you'll notice that the Glowfly went first those past few turns and my Moth went second. Reason is because turn order is decided by who has the highest speed, which you can see the speed stat here. Next to the abilities to the left, you've got that little sword and then the yellow arrow underneath that arrow is their speed stat. So 242 as compared to my Moth's 260. The reason the Glowfly was going first is because every type of pet has certain benefits that they get. So flying type pets, they move 50% faster while they are at 50% health or above. So because my Moth went below 50%, anyway, we're going to go ahead and open up with a Cocoon Strike. This because anything this Glowfly does is going to kill the Force Moth. A Cocoon Strike will do damage. It's going to do a flat 148, but it will also throw me into Protective Cocoon, which will block 100% of damage. The issue with that, if the Glowfly opts to do Cocoon Strike as well, it's going to hit my Cocoon, it's going to break my block, and then it is going to go into a Cocoon of its own, so I won't be able to harm it next turn. It's a risk, however, I have to take because the force moth can't take another hit from the glowfly. It did exactly what I thought it was going to do. So now I have to switch, otherwise the force moth is going to die. So I switch to my oasis moth. Alright, and it swarms out of its cocoon, which is fine. I'm going to go ahead and do a moth dust, which is going to kill it because it, will at a minimum do 296 damage. Now the yellow-bellied bullfrog, it's another aquatic pet, which is going to take bonus damage from my flying type abilities. So Slicing Wind, which can hit anywhere from 1 to 3 times, can at most do 666 damage non-critically. And any one of those 3 hits can crit. So it's a very nice ability to have. It's one of the reasons why I like using moths to train. So we just do that. And we're going to go ahead and do a cocoon strike here. We don't need to, but we're going to. Reason being is because the Slicing Winds would need to hit twice in order to kill the bullfrog, and there's no guarantee of that happening. So to save me a little bit of damage, do the cocoon strike, and then do the Slicing Winds. And that wins me the fight. So now we can heal our pets once every 8 minutes. We're gonna hold off on that right now because it is a timed thing. So I'm gonna wait until I need to do it. So our Felbat's level 16, max level is 25, and we're going to be training it all the way up to level 25. My Felbat, I like to play around with the opening abilities of the pet that I'm training. So he's going first. He outspeeds the Eternal Strider by not too terribly much. However, we're going to go ahead and Screech. Screech, it doesn't do a lot of damage. It's a beast type move, so it gets no bonuses against the water. 97 damage. But what it will do is reduce the speed of its target by 25% for 4 rounds. It's a very nifty thing to have. Next up is Paralyzing Venom, which is another beast type move. It's going to do 146 damage, but more than that, it is going to stun the Eternal Strider for just that round, interrupting it so it can't do any damage to me. It only does that if I outspeed the Strider, which I did. Alright, so this is an interesting move, what it just did. That water bubble that surrounded it, what it's doing is a move called Pump. Pump is a powerful move. What it's going to do is it's going to take a turn to set up, which it's done. You can see it right here, pumped up, damage increased by 10%, ready to unleash a torrent of water. And what it can do is it can activate its pump ability again to release that torrent of water for an incredible amount of damage. Now that damage, I'm willing to let my Felbat pup eat because that's not going to kill it. See right there, 589 damage. It didn't kill it. So I'm going to go ahead and Screech again with the Felbat pup, and you see he's pumped up again. And because now a pump would kill the Felbat pup, I'm going to switch over to the Force Moth, which you can see is healed up significantly. Pets do heal up in between battles so long as they are not dead. Now, what he's done is he's gone and done something called a Poison Strike, which has left my Force Moth poisoned. It's going to do damage at the end of every turn. I'm going to Cocoon Strike him, so that way I'm protected because I'm anticipating him to go ahead and pump. Because a pump would have killed my Force Moth there. But because I Cocoon Strike, I had that protective barrier, so it could not kill my Forced Moth. Take him down with some Slicing Winds, and the Golden Civet Kitten comes up. We're going to go ahead and do Moth Dust. It didn't do as much damage as I would have liked, and it didn't put it to sleep. Forced Moth has the opportunity to take down this pet in this turn with a Slicing Wind. It has to hit 3 times. It's not likely. 9 times out of 10, Slicing Wind is not going to hit 3 times. On average, it'll hit twice, and sometimes it'll only hit once. So it's not that reliable that I kill the kitten this turn. However, the kitten could very easily kill the moth this turn with a bite attack. So I'm going to switch over to the Oasis Moth. There we go. We're going to go ahead and do a Moth Dust. Didn't do as much damage as I would have liked, but it did put the kitten to sleep. Now because it's asleep, it can't do anything this round, nor the last round because I went first and put it to sleep. I interrupted its turn. One of the reasons it's handy to outspeed your opponent. And that's actually the best case scenario. Because he's asleep and we have this extra turn, it's going to knock a turn off of the cooldown for Moth Dust for the next pet battle with this Golden Civet here. So now that guy goes out, Civet comes in, and we're going to take a look at the moveset. Bite, Screech, and Surge. Nothing too big to worry about there. I will go ahead and do a Cocoon Strike. He surged. Surge increases your speed dramatically, as you can see there, but only for that turn, for that move. That's because Surge is meant to always hit first. And you can see his speed's gone back down to 250. The reason he went first there is because Cocoon Strike drastically lowers your movement speed. That way your opponent has the opportunity to hit first, so that way you're protected from any attack you're trying to protect yourself from using Cocoon Strike. It's a very handy move. So we got that battle taken care of. What's our health looking at? Health's looking okay. It's not great, but I don't think we need to heal just yet. So we're going to go ahead and open up with the Screech so we can reduce speed, as I explained in the previous round. We're going to do Paralyzing Venom. We're going to check his moveset. He's got Soothe, Cleansing Rain, and Water Jet. I'm not too terribly worried about any of it. We'll go ahead and do Bite. The Fellbat Pup may be able to take this out. Now what he just did was something called Soothe, which gives me this debuff here called Drowsy. Feeling sleepy, will fall asleep next round unless hurt. So if he doesn't do damage to me, I will be incapacitated next round for 2 rounds, which is fine. The AI isn't really smart. It doesn't usually follow through with that. It'll do a Soothe and then it'll harm me. So it misses out on the ability it's chosen to use. So I'm not very worried about it. So I'll go ahead and do a Bite. This time that didn't work out, and it did a Cleansing Rain, which gives an area of effect. Cleansing Rain, so hostile abilities don't last quite as long, and aquatic abilities deal more damage, which is fine. Anyway, the Fellbat Pup is asleep now. He's going to go ahead and pass since he can't do anything. Any damage wakes you up, which is great. Going to do Paralyzing Venom, interrupt his turn, and finish him off with a Bite attack. Very nice. 309, that was a critical hit. Critical hits are outlined in yellow bold. Very handy. Okay, so here's something I wanted to explain. You see these down arrows here, and how the damage is now outlined in red. So beast type abilities are weak against flying type creatures. So my damage output takes a hit against the effervescent Glowfly. So if I were to do a Screech, he does a Swarm, lowers my defense, it's fine. You can see it comes up as weak there. That's why. So I hit pass. I didn't want to hit pass. I meant to switch out. That's fine. So we're going to switch over to the Oasis Moth. Finishes off the Swarm. And we're going to go ahead and do a Cocoon Strike. Save us a little bit of damage now that we've got the Shattered Defense debuff. He comes in with a Toxin, that's fine, or Moth Dust. Alright, and we got rid of his flying buff. So he's no longer got plus 50% movement speed. Neither do we, but that's fine. Okay. Alright, he hit us with, what was that, Confusing Toxin, which does 10% of our total health? No, 30 flying damage, has a 10% chance to take 50 flying damage when you attack. Okay, yeah. So it's going to do static damage and has a chance to do extra damage to us when we hit, which is, you know, annoying, but whatever. Moving on. Getting more comfortable. If you couldn't tell, I do pet battles a lot. I have a lot of leveled pets. Yeah. Alright. So we won that battle. Our pets are a little injured. We're going to go ahead and do the revive option to bring everything back up to full health. Alright, we're going up against an all-water party, which is very nice. Go ahead and do a Screech too slow. You made us drowsy, so I'll go ahead and hold off on the Paralyzing Venom. That's what I was expecting, is you to do Water Jet to take out the drowsy. Come in with a Paralyzing Venom, followed up with a Bite. And another Bite. Good times. Now that I've explained everything, it's just a matter of clicking. Yeah. may be wondering why it is I'm doing this. I am leveling... Switch beds. I'm presently leveling this character here. And I know this is a very odd way to level, but I do get a significant amount of experience points with every one, with every victory for pet battle. I would say this is probably the second fastest way to level that I know of. The fastest, of course, is to just run dungeons. However, to run dungeons, I have to deal with people, and I don't want to deal with people, if I'm being quite honest. So here I am. Anyway. Next up, we've got a yellow-bellied bullfrog. We'll do a slicing winds. Hey, we've got another person in the chat. How's it going? Jessica Liddy, good to see ya. How you doing? Place that back down there. Come up with a moth dust, take out the bullfrog, and we are golden. Alright, Fellbat Pup leveled up, so should be back at full health. Head over to this next Eternal Strider. Open up with a Screech to cut down his speed. He hits us with a pump, or rather pumps up himself, you know, stat boost. Very handy. We'll interrupt his turn so he can't hit us with that right away. Do a bite. Yeah, I'm doing okay adjacent. I'm a little tired because I didn't think this through, and I was up all day to get ready to stream at 3 a.m. and here we are. I probably should have been asleep all day so that I could stream at 3 a.m. You know, hindsight and all. Alright, because we're poison, I'm going to go ahead and switch out because I don't want to get hit with another poison spit and risk the Fellbat Pup dying, because again, he's the one we're trying to train here, so we're going to switch out. Bring out the Forest Moth. Yeah, that's exactly what I was worried about. Finish it off with a Slicing Wind. Next up is going to be the Golden Civet. We're going to check your moveset, Dive Survival at Gnaw. Not too worried about that. Hit it with a Moth Dust. Which, by the way, Jessica, if you're wondering, we are playing Warcraft because it is the anniversary of the game, 16 years now, and I have played since the classic game back in 2004. So it's just something near and dear to my heart, and I enjoy the game. So that's why I'm here. If there's anything you want to see in the game and anything you want to see me do, feel free to ask, and I might just do it. I'll probably do it, because there's so much to do in game, and I'm just playing Pokemon right now. So anyway, let's focus on battle here. Let's see, Swarm, Cocoon Strike, and Scratch. Alright, so right now you've gone into Swarm. That was your first turn of it. Hey, 3 hits on the Slicing Winds. Very nice. And we win here with the Slicing Winds. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Oh, you're in-game right now. Wonderful. Well, don't come over here and steal my pet battles. I'm training. I gotta be the very best that ever was. Like no one ever was. That's the line. I know Pokemon. Yeah. Anyway, what's your moveset? Cleansing Rain, Pump, Poison Spit. All right. We're going to go ahead and do a bite. I'm gonna hold out for him to. Yeah, that's what I was holding out for. Now we're gonna switch because he can kill Fellbat with that pump. Opens with a poison. I'm gonna Cocoon Strike because I don't want to get hit with that pump, and I think that's what he's going to do. He didn't. Okay, then we're going to play it safe, and we're going to Moth Dust. And there we go. Alright, you keep dying to this boss. Well, what boss are you on? Are you doing something like, are you up in Ice Crown messing around with the pre-launch stuff, or what are you doing? Okay, what are you doing? Slicing Wind, confusing. Okay, not too worried. The thing with the glowflies is they will either have an annoying moveset with Swarm and Cocoon Strike, or they will have another annoying moveset with a bunch of poison. This one had the poison, but didn't apply both of them, because yes, you can have two poisons applied to you at the same time, which is unfortunate. Okay, so this Golden Civet outspeeds. We're going to open with a Cocoon Strike and hope that he hits a dive, because I don't want the Forest Moth to get hit by a dive. Dive is kind of like Pump in that it takes 2 turns to set up. It's going to throw the Golden Civet down below the water, which I know what water, but it throws the Civet down below, and then next turn comes up and hits for a bunch of damage. So we're going to Cocoon Strike. Ah, it did survive. Well, that's unfortunate. So the poison ate the cocoon. We're going to Moth Dust and hope that it doesn't die. So it dived. So we're going to switch. Oasis Moth can eat the damage. It's fine. We're going to Moth Dust. Yeah. Everything I didn't want to happen happened right there. That was fun. Let's see. In Night Lord killing Trilla X, trying to get a mount from her. Alright, I'm going to level with you. I have been away from the game since 2016. I've only been back for a week. I don't know what boss that is. I've been away from the game for so long because I wasn't able to play the game, because, you know, it's expensive and very taxing on a computer. So, yeah. I missed the entire last expansion. So yeah, that's fun. Anyway, I have stuff to catch up on. I didn't really play through any of the previous expansion. I played through it a little bit, not much. Just enough to level some characters. Oh, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have brought Forest Moth out. Well, I'm committed to it now. Okay, there we go. So after I play through Shadowlands, when it comes out, you know, tomorrow, I'm going to come back and, you know, go through the previous expansion, you know, learn the story of what's going on with Jaina and all that. Alright, so here's an ability I want to explain. The Frog Kiss there. That's a very fun ability. What it does, it's very similar to my Moth Dust ability, in that it's got a chance to stun me for a round. So I'm not the only one with that bullcrap ability. I don't want you guys thinking that I'm being mean to these things here. They are being just as mean. It's just that I'm being super effective using type advantage. So yeah. Anyway, take out this bullfrog, head over to this skimmer, and take him out. Hey, almost. He pumps, doesn't matter because we've got a guaranteed kill, slicing wins, minimum damage 222, it had 140 something, so it didn't even matter. Take him out. Do I need to heal? No, I'm fine. Go against this next guy. We've got 6 more levels to go on Felbat. We'll just open with the Screech. It's a very repetitive process, leveling this way. It's, you know, you go from one pet battle to another pet battle. You do the same thing over and over. It's a little monotonous, but yeah, I have fun with it. And I think that's the important thing. You go in, you strategize with these, and it's a very basic strategy. It's just everything's got 3 moves. Well, everything's got 6 possible moves, but then 3 moves that they actually bring into battle, which you can see what they've got. And then you can kind of plan around it, you know, and you know what's effective against what. And sure, there's some moves unique to certain pets, but in general, you know what moves do. Unless you come across, you know, an incredibly rare... I made a mistake. Oh, I made a mistake. I wasn't paying attention and I made a mistake. That can happen. I retreated because Fellbat Pup's the one I'm trying to bring up to level 25. The Mauls are already at max level. It does them no good to win this fight, so it's... Anyway, paying attention now. We'll go ahead and Screech to slow down, do a Paralyzing Venom to stun, do Bite. You may ask me why I don't just switch over to the Mauls right away. Because I don't have a good answer for that. I genuinely don't. We'll go ahead and Moth Dust. I probably shouldn't have Moth Dust right there because after you're stunned, which I did stun with the Fellbat for that brief period of time with the Paralyzing Venom, you can't be stunned again for, I think it's 2 turns. You get this buff called Resilient. And that's just so that you can't stun lock things. It's a very nice thing to have, but it's a little annoying at the same time, you know, if I'm trying to stun lock things. So, yeah, Moth Dust couldn't stun there. It's got a 25% chance to stun. It couldn't because the skimmer there was under the effects of Resilient because it had just been stunned by the Fellbat Pup. So, shouldn't have dusted there. Let me take a look at chat, see what's going on. Let's see here. Really want some help. I don't know the mechanics of this boss. It's annoying. Also, I'm bored. Can I join you? Ooh, sorry. Unfortunately, it's a solo stream right now, so I cannot invite you to join me, although I do appreciate the interest. As for that boss, I don't know what boss it is, so I can't give you any advice. However, I do know that Google always helps me. Wowhead, very useful tool. Might be a good place to start. I'd offer to help if I knew anything at all about the boss, but I, as a matter of fact, don't. Anyway, fight here. We've got Frog, Otter, and Bug. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, Jessica. I appreciate the interest, but solo stream for right now. Maybe later. Maybe later. I might try to do some battlegrounds later. Actually, yeah, that might be fun. Do some battlegrounds. I used to PvP all the time. Heck, on my main character, you can see I've got the Master Sergeant title, which was back in the classic game, in the original game. Anytime you would go for battlegrounds, anytime you would PvP, you would get honor points that would level you up in a sort of ranking system every week. Every Tuesday they would tally it up and they would assign you an appropriate title depending on how many honor points you'd earned. By the time they stopped doing it, when they stopped doing it, you were locked in whatever ranking you had, and when that happened, I had a Master Sergeant rank. It's not terribly high, but it's not the lowest. So that's what I got stuck with, which I'm okay with it. I like it. But yeah, I used to PvP all the time. In fact, before I couldn't play anymore, which was back in Warlords of Draenor and late Pandaria, I used to PvP with a gentleman. Oh, what was his name? Vlyn, I think it was. Oh gosh, I don't remember. Very, very nice gentleman. We used to PvP all the time together. We would run a weekly battlegrounds night with the guild. Run people through PvP that weren't generally comfortable with it. They were the raiders. They didn't go into battlegrounds, but we would run them through it. Explain. This is how it works. This is what you want to do. This is the objective. Make it less intimidating. And introduce them to it. And then we would try and go into arenas, which we got decent at. We weren't amazing, but we were decent at it. Got myself a full set of prideful gear, which is generally what my character wears. It's that prideful set as a transmogrified look. Not right now though. Right now I've got everybody in the Argent Crusade conscript look, just because I think it's fun for the pre-launch event. So yeah. Anyway, we've got a new chat from Spooks. Hey, how's it going? You're asking me what's up? Nothing much. Playing some World of Warcraft in celebration of the 16th anniversary. Game came out in 2004. I have been playing ever since 2004. Because, you know, I'm ancient. So, yeah, just playing it until I cannot play it anymore. How long that'll be, I don't know. It could be 20 minutes. It could be 17 hours. We're going to find out. It's probably not going to be... What's in 17 hours? Yeah, no. It's not going to be 17 hours long. I've got a few commitments I have to do today. Specifically, I'm going to be cooking a turkey later with the missus, as well as I've got a D&D game that I have to play that the missus is running. So that's going to be fun. I'm very much... Pardon me. I'm not sick. I know I keep coughing. I'm not sick. I have allergies that are seasonal, and it's starting to get a little chilly here in Georgia. So my allergies are starting to kick up, and that's why I keep coughing a little bit. So don't worry, not sick. Seasonal allergies. Yeah. Moving on. Love that. Demon Hunters are so cool. What was I saying? I don't remember. Do this. Button. Click the button. There we go. Yes, that's right. Later, I'm going to be doing a couple of things, you know, cooking a turkey, playing D&D. Cooking a turkey, very excited for that. One, because I enjoy cooking. I used to do it for a living for many years. But I don't think I've ever cooked a turkey, not properly anyway, not like a full bird. And that's what we're going to be doing later today, is cooking a full bird. It's not a massive bird, but it's yay big. A good sized bird, but it's not huge. And we're going to be cooking that. Thanksgiving will be Thursday. We're going to be cooking it later today, a Sunday, which you might be wondering, why not wait until Thursday? Well, because I want turkey now. And also because we've kind of cancelled Thanksgiving for this year. I mean, with the current state of the world, we can't travel. I'm immunocompromised. I can't have guests here. Thanksgiving this year would cancel it. We'll have it later. We'll have it next year when it's safe. You know, I'll go back to my family. I'll visit them and I'll say, hey, let's have a late Thanksgiving. We'll meet up. I'll bring a turkey. Mom, you make your sweet potato casserole, and we'll meet up and we'll have a great time. But right now, we can't do it. Holiday's cancelled. For me, anyway. If you plan on celebrating Thanksgiving, by all means, go for it. Just be safe. You know, it's dangerous times we live in. Pardon me while I cough again, due to my seasonal allergies. Very sorry. I will have fun. You have fun as well, my friend. And I hope you hang out for as long as you're able. Help keep company here. We've got 4 people in the chat, which, hey guys, thanks for tuning in at 4:30 in the morning. I do appreciate it. We are playing Pokemon right now. Well, we're playing World of Warcraft, but we're playing Pokemon. Yeah. I know what game I'm playing. They're the same game. Of course they're the same game. Why wouldn't you want to battle your little pets with one another in World of Warcraft? It's just World of Warcraft is just a Pokemon simulator. This is the advanced ROM hack of Pokemon Yellow. That's all it is. Yeah, that's what this is. Right. So Oasis Moth is asleep, can't do anything. Go ahead and pass. We get hit. And now we're resilient, which is nice and does us absolutely nothing. Alright, back to narrating the battle. We're going to Slicing Winds here, do 444 damage. And do another Slicing Winds, and that should kill. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Finish off with a Civet, which has Bite, Screech, and Surge. I'm not worried about any of those. I'll go ahead and Cocoon Strike to eat one of the damages. He surged, which did a little bit of damage. I'm immune from any damage he does now. Alright, I'm glad I ate that. So what he did a Screech, which is that opening move I keep using with the Felbat. Cuts your speed down by a certain percent. I forget what it is. I think it's a quarter. And because my Cocoon ate it, I didn't suffer the debuff, which is very nice. Here we go. Do I need to heal how my pets are? I'll go ahead and heal. They're a little low. Here we go. Get Yorkie Sharp Eye over here. Rare spawn here. I've killed him I don't know how many times. I think the story is that he's supposed to be the one of the old bosses from Dead Mines back before they revamped it. I forget what his name was. I forget what the name of that guy was. Anyway, go ahead and run against another Eternal Strider. Do a Screech. What are your abilities? Pump, Cleansing Rain, and Water Jet. You're going to go ahead and pump, so I'm going to Paralyzing Strike so you can't do that extra damage to me right away. Do a Bite. What did you do? Oh, I outsped. Silly me. Alright, do another Bite. You're probably going to pump this round. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, 650 damage. Okay, we're going to... oh, yeah, no, we're going to Bite, because that flat damage is going to kill. Yeah. Let's take a look at chat, see what's going on. Jessica, 4:30. For me, it's 9:30 a.m. Oh. Yes, no. Here on the East Coast, it is 4:30 in the morning, and I have been up since yesterday. So yeah, it's going to be a good day for me. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and Screech for that Bullfrog, slow him down some, do a Paralyzing Venom, let's see, Frog Kiss, Water Jet, Healing, not too terribly worried about it, do a Bite, and now we're going to switch out. We're switching out because while the flat damage from that Water Jet can't kill, a critical hit could, and I don't want to risk it. Because again, the Felbat is the one that we are training right now, and if it dies, it doesn't get any experience points, and then we've just wasted the battle, you know? Okay, yeah, see, just got stunned, or polymorphed as it is. It's the same effect as my Morph Dust. So we'll go ahead and pass that turn. We get switched back so we can do our damage, and we take out the Bullfrog. Next up, we've got a Dancing Water Skimmer, which has Pump, Cleansing Rain, and Poison Spit. I'm not too terribly worried. I'm going to do a Moth Dust. Did decent damage. It opens with a Poison Spit. Decent idea. We should finish off with a Slicing we should have finished off with the Slicing Winds. It only hit once. Again, Slicing Winds, it hits anywhere between 1 to 3 times. It only hit the once, so it only did 222 damage instead of 444. Alright, but that fight's over, so we're going to go into the next fight. Our Felbat Pup is sitting at level 22. We're trying to get it up to max level of 25. Open up with a Screech. Let's see, you've got Pump, Cleansing Rain, and Water Jet. Opening up with a Cleansing Rain. Good idea to go ahead and get that area of effect. We're going to go ahead and stun and go into a Bite. Probably should have saved the stun for that. I'm going to go ahead and let Felbat eat the pump. It can take the damage. Yep, there we go. Do a Bite, because on a crit that'll kill. It didn't crit, but it could have. And we're going to finish off with a Bite. It's going to refresh its area of effect, which is honestly its best move. So that way that's going for the next 2. That's going to hurt my Screech a little bit because again the Cleansing Rain reduces the hostile effects by 1 round. So the Screech effect isn't going to last as long as it otherwise would have. Let's see. But because of the Screech, we outspeed, so we're going to go ahead and do a Paralyzing Venom to cut him off for a round. What have you got? No. I'm going to go ahead and switch because Felbat could die to that. So we'll switch. He did a Surge. And Moth Dust will likely kill. Likely. It's not guaranteed if it does low damage, but it did the damage I was expecting. Took it out. Final pet, we've got Golden Civet. So we're going to open up with a Slicing Winds. It's got Screech Dive and Gnaw. Alright, I'm going to do another Slicing Winds. I'm expecting it to do a dive here. Did a Screech. Alright, now that it outspeeds, I'm going to go ahead and do a Cocoon Strike. And now I'm going to do a Slicing Wind. It dove. Which is fine. I think Forest Moth lives. I think we survive this dive. We should. We should. Yeah, we survive it. Alright. So that takes out the Golden Civet. And we're good. We're golden. We are Betty White. Golden. Because she was a golden girl. From the show Golden Girls. Yeah. Anyway, let's check chat. See what's going on. Hey! Thank you very much, Jessica. I appreciate it. I always appreciate new subscribers. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. But I always appreciate new subscribers here. Always a good time. Always welcome. We try to be a friendly, welcoming community of goofballs. This isn't my usual content. I do enjoy streaming though, and I think I want to do this more. I might stream my journey through Shadowlands. I'm not sure yet. However, I should have switched. I'm not paying attention now. However, what was I saying? I lost myself. I lost what I was on. Oh yes, my usual content is, very, very nice in its own respect. If you check it out, I've got a playlist called Post-Apocalyptic News Radio. That's kind of my flagship, my bread and butter. It's the series I'm most proud of, and I'm actually working on a season 2 for it. Give it a listen, you might enjoy it. Yeah, it's not this. It is very different from this. If I had to describe it as anything, I would describe it closer to the Fallout series, if you're familiar. Post-apocalyptic radio series. Yeah. Anyway, back on topic, back to the game. We're going to take out this glowfly here. With me not at all paying attention, I need to heal. I made some mistakes in that fight, and I can't heal for 30 seconds. Can't heal for 30 seconds. What am I to do for 30 seconds? I don't know. So, how you guys doing tonight? For 15 seconds. You doing good? You hanging in there? You may be wondering why I'm wearing this suit. It's because I am technically in character. Kind of. I'm not talking like I'm in character. I should speak more like I'm in character, shouldn't I? Well, in that case, good evening, and thank you for tuning in to my... Oh, we're done. Alright, there we go. Healed up, and back into combat. What round am I on? I am on Velen, which is connected directly to Eonar. Feel free to join. Don't snipe my pets. So let's see what you got. Pump, Healing Wave, and Water Jet. And we're just gonna, I'm gonna do a bit here. We're just gonna do a bite here, and that's gonna Let's go and do a little bit. Oh, he's going to do a pump, which is fine. We're just going to do another bite, you know. We'll nibble at his feeties here. I'm just going to do 260 down. Ooh, he hit me with a pump for a lot of damage, so we're going to come around here with it. That bit got old a little fast. Moving on. Let's see, we've got a golden civet kitten. Let me pay attention. You've got bite, survival, and dive. Let's go ahead and screech. 288. Yeah, my maul's outspeed. I'm gonna stun. I'm expecting it to dive. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and switch. I was hoping it would dive that round, so that way the Fellbat could eat that damage before I switched over to a Moth, but it didn't, which is fine, because now a Moth Dust should kill. That's just disappointing right there. That's just disappointing. Anyway, we'll do a Cocoon Strike so that way that we don't suffer the dive damage. It comes up, hits the Cocoon, and we kill with Slicing Winds. Easy enough. Easy enough. Alright, Slicing Winds is our only move. Everything else is on cooldown. Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, we've got to pass here because we can't hit it, so there's no point in doing anything. We eat the damage of 339. We're going to go ahead and do a Moth Dust. Yeah, it kills. There we go. Alright. We are good. We are golden. And our Fellbat is looking at level 23. We've got 2 more levels to go on it, and we've got 2 more levels to go on this character before we head over to Icecrown and start gearing up, which is something that I would like to have done for this character before tomorrow. It's not likely, but it's something I would like to have done. Anyway, we're going to do a bite because I want to get hit for the drowsy. I don't get hit. That's fine because it did a cleansing rain. Let's see what's up in chat. Didn't even hear what Rama said. I'm on Velen Iona, so I'm on Velen, but it's directly connected to Iona. Feel free to join. Don't steal my pets. They're my fights. These are my battles. I spent a long time figuring out the best place to train. Anyway, go ahead and take these boys out. Finish them off. There we go. Alright. We're going to switch out here. Well, no, we're going to hit it with a Screech first. Lower the speed a little bit. And we switch over to Forest Moth. Do a Moth Dust. And what are your moves? You've got the poison set up. Okay. That's fine. It's especially fine since he's only doing the 1 poison. Never mind. So yeah, poisons can stack here, and you take damage from both of them at the end of every turn. Well, one of them you only take damage from if you attack an opponent, so as long as I don't attack, it's fine, but I need to damage the other opponent. Anyway, Moth Dust should take out the Golden Civet this round, and we'll be good. There we are. And we are goody goody gumdrops. Cool. Alright, next up we've got this Eternal Strider, who's accompanied by a Golden Civet and an Effervescent Glowfly. Your moves are Poison Spit, Cleansing Rain, and Pump. Let's go ahead and hit you with a Screech. Yeah, I thought you would. So he pumps, we're going to go ahead and stun, hit you with a bite, because I want the Fellbat to eat that pump. We'll go one more round. I still want the Fellbat to eat that pump, despite the poison. Alright, we're switching out. Because now, if the Fellbat eats that pump, might die from that. From here, we Slicing Winds. That takes out the Strider. The Otter is next. Because remember, the order is opening pet, top square, bottom square. So Otter's next. Your moveset, Gnaw, Survival, and Dive. You outspeed. So I'm going to Cocoon Strike. I'm anticipating a dive. There we go. So it dove. Now it has to hit the cocoon. I'm going to go into a Moth Dust, which is my most powerful attack. It still outspeeds, but it can't dive again. It did a survival, which is probably the best move it could have made, because I could have killed there. I'm going to switch over to Oasis Moth to guarantee the Force Moth survival. It bites here, does 104 damage. I do Slicing Winds, which kills at base damage. Next up, we've got a Glowfly, which is Swarm, Confusing, and Scratch. Okay. So we Moth Dust, and it's going to open with a Swarm. Yep. So that does 93 damage, but it also leaves me with Shattered Defenses, which is going to make me more susceptible to damage, which is annoying, to say the least. That's going to hang around for 2 turns. It resets every time I get hit by a Swarm, which the Glowfly has to do Swarm for the next 3 rounds. That was the last time. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter because the fight's over. Pets are a little injured. Might need to do a heal. I don't know. I think we can handle this this Strider. I think we can handle this Aragorn here. Yeah. See, anything going on in chat? Anything new? Ooh, my phone is dying. I should probably plug that in. Nothing new in chat though, which is good. What is your moveset? Soothing. Okay, we'll go ahead and stun you. And while you are stunned, I will go ahead and grab this, and plug in. There we go. Perfect. Went full screen. I don't want you to go full screen because then I can't see the chat. Exit full screen. There we go. Stop it. Stop moving. Alright, we're good. Making a class trial on Iona now. Well, welcome to Iona. It's lovely weather here. It's actually partly cloudy, but you know, it rains a lot. It's actually rather dreary. But welcome. Alright. Let's go ahead and yeah, one Moth Dust might kill. Alright, there we go. Yeah, because it needed to do mid damage or high to kill. We are going to get hit probably with a Confusing Toxin here. Oh, okay, you open with a Slicing Winds. It's fine with me. We'll go ahead and do a Cocoon Strike. Unfortunately, the Cocoon Strike is the cocoon's going to be eaten by the poison, which the cocoon won't. It didn't eat the. Wait, what? Why didn't the poison? Never mind. Normally, the cocoon gets eaten by that particular poison, and it's that particular poison, the Confusing Sting, that eats the cocoon. Not all poisons do, but that one does. Why it didn't proc there, I don't know. But hey, you know, I'm cool with it. I'm cool. We cool? We good? We're gonna switch to Oasis Moth because Force Moth is about to die there. Do a Moth Dust. What do you have? Glowing Toxin, Cocoon Strike, and Scratch. Alright, we're gonna Slicing Winds. I'm expecting you to Cocoon Strike here. You didn't, which is your folly, because now you die. As long as this hits twice, it hit once, so oh well. Alright, so that Glowfly is down and out for the count. And we are alive, and we're going to go ahead and heal. Our pets are a little low. Come at this next Eternal Strider. This fight will get our Felbat up to level 24, which means it'll only need one more level. Alright, what's your moveset? You've got Pump, so I'm going to hang on to my Paralyzing Venom for you to pump. Alright, you did Cleansing Rain, which is good. Go ahead and get that out of the way. Now you're going to pump. You didn't pump. Why didn't you pump? Okay, you know what? That's fine. I'm still going to hang on to Paralyzing Venom for when he does. And I guess I'm just going to hang on to Paralyzing Venom forever because now I'm going to bite and that's going to kill. Cool. I'm fine with it. I am a-okay with this. We're going to Screech, open up with that. You've got Surge, Screech, and Awe. Paralyze. and we're gonna swap out because it's starting to get low on health with the Felbat. And again, Felbat has to survive in order to get the experience. Moth Dust has the opportunity to kill, but it had to do near max damage, which is not necessarily likely. I know it's done it the past couple of times, but it's not a guarantee that it does every time. So yeah, moving on. Alright. Let's see. After this, I'm going to see how close I am to level 49 on this character. Should be getting relatively close by now. There we go. Kill the kitten. Yes, murder the kitten. There we go. That gets the Felbat up. Okay, I'm over halfway to 49. Very good. Very, very good. Go ahead and fly up and away. Up. Yeah. There we go. And take me over here, past Mogushan Palace. You shall take me over here toward Yoki Sharpeye, who harbors 2 more Eternal Striders I can kill. Yes. Yes, they shall be murdered. Yes. Alright. Let's see. Soothe, Healing Wave, Water Jet. Okay, so Screech. Very good. And Paralyzing Venom. Well, let's see if anything's going on in chat. What's up, guys? Let's see. Nothing new yet. Cool. Oh, I am asleep. How did that happen? Did I make a mistake when I wasn't looking? I might have. I've been known to do that from time to time, quite often. Let's refresh the Screech. Stop going full screen. I want to see chat. Moving on. Don't soothe me, you monster. How dare you soothe me? I want to be enraged and angry. And you soothe me, you fiend, you monster, you scallywag and rapscallion, you. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Golden Civet has no dive and survival, so we're going to open up with a Screech. Slow it down a little bit. It did a dive, which is unfortunate. However, the Felbat should be able to eat that damage without much of an issue. It did. So now we're going to do a Paralyzing Venom. It's going to interrupt the Golden Civet in its turn. We're going to follow that up with a Bite. We take a little bit of damage and we're going to refresh the Screech. The Golden Civet wisely goes into a survival mode, and we're going to take this opportunity to switch to the Force Moth. Force Moth takes a small amount of damage, but it's reasonable for the amount of health that the Force Moth has. We're then going to go into a Slicing Winds for the Force Moth, which can kill if it hits twice, which it fortunately did. Golden Civet lies with Mortal Wound upon the ground and is replaced by the Dancing Water Skimmer. The Dancing Water Skimmer has Poison Spit, Healing Wave and Pump. We're going to open with a Moth Dust, which can do a significant amount of damage to the Dancing Water Skimmer, but unfortunately only did mid-range damage. We're going to hold our Cocoon Strike for its pump and go into a Slicing Winds, which did minimal damage. Following this, we're going to do another Slicing Winds, which, so long as it hits twice, finishes the battle, which it fortunately did. The Dancing Water Skimmer lies dead and the battle is won. And our Felbat pup gained 495 experience points. Next up, we're going to be battling this Eternal Water Strider and its friends, the Yellow-Bellied Bullfrog and the Effervescent Glowfly. The Eternal Strider has the moves Water Jet, Healing Wave and Soothe, not a terribly intimidating moveset, so we're going to open up with a Screech. The Eternal Water Strider heals the damage. It's not really the appropriate time to heal, but I perfectly well understand it wanting to heal. It's not fun being hurt. It then goes into a Water Jet from my Bite. I then go into a Paralyzing Venom, stunning it for that round. It gains the Resilient buff, and I go into a Bite. Following my Bite, it critically hits me for 303 damage on a Water Jet.
I then retaliate with my own critical hit of 423 damage from my bite. I then go into a screech, and I plan to switch out to Moth next round. The yellow-bellied bullfrog opens with a cleansing rain, healing it for a meager amount of health, as well as causing an area of effect. I switch over to my forest moth, and the yellow-bellied bullfrog pulls out the most bullcrap of moves, Swarm of Flies, which will always do 60 damage to the current pet. It will do damage through a cocoon strike, which is the most annoying thing in the world, and will not follow pets. It will always be on the current pet. Normally, damage over time effects such as poison will follow pets if you switch them out. Swarm of Flies remains on the currently active pet. It sucks. If you're the one being targeted by it, it's actually quite handy if you're the one using it. Next up we have an effervescent glowfly with the Scratch, Confusing, Sting and Swarm abilities. Still under the effects of Swarm of Flies for the next round, I'm going to open up with a Slicing Winds as I'm anticipating a Swarm attack, which is exactly what the effervescent glowfly did. It's going to be locked into that attack for the next 3 rounds, so I'm going to follow my attack up with a Moth Dust, doing minimal damage, which is unfortunate. As I now have very low health and could die to this swarm, I'm going to switch over to the Oasis Moth, who's going to take the final brunt of the swarm damage. I'm going to open up with a Moth Dust, which has the ability to kill the effervescent glowfly, but did not, leaving it alive with 25 health points. I finish the fight off with a Slicing Wind and come out victorious on the other side. I heal my pets and I mount my Corrupted Firehawk, heading off into the sky once again. I slowly round the corner and pass the threshold of the Mogushan Palace and head over into this little courtyard here, where a number of Eternal Striders can be seen ready for combat. I engage with one of them. The fight begins with an Eternal Strider, a Golden Civet Kitten, and a Dancing Water Skimmer. The Eternal Strider, who is my first opponent, has Water Jet, Cleansing Rain, and Soothe. It's not terribly intimidating, so I'm going to open up with a Screech, which will slow the Eternal Strider down by 25% for 4 rounds. Unfortunately, I get hit by a Soothe, so I'm going to go into a Bite, hoping that the Eternal Strider does a Water Jet, which is exactly what it did. Next, I'm going to be doing a Paralyzing Venom to interrupt its turn. It's then going to get the Resilient buff, so it can't be stunned again for 2 rounds. But that's okay, because I can't stun it again for 3. It goes into a Cleansing Rain, but I finish it off with a Bite. Next up is we've got the Golden Civet Kitten. Its moveset includes Gnaw, Survival, and Dive. I'm a little worried about the dive effect, so I go into a Bite by mistake. I intended on going into a Screech, but I pressed the wrong button, like a fool, because I'm a fool. I go into a Screech, which slows down the Golden Civet Kitten, and it goes into a Gnaw, doing minimal damage. I do a Bite and it goes into Survival, which prevents me from lowering its health points below 1. It, having 201 health, is no match for the base damage of my Bite attack of 282. Finally, we have the final pet, the Dancing Water Skimmer, with Water Jet, Cleansing Rain, and Pump. It opens with a Cleansing Rain and I open with a Screech. I'm holding on to my Paralyzing Venom for when it decides to pump. It decides it wants it to do a Water Jet, which is fine, but now I'm worried that the Featherbat won't survive the next attack. So I'm going to do a Paralyzing Venom, and I'm going to switch over to my Forest Moth. It does a Water Jet, which if it had done a critical damage, would have killed the Featherbat. Finally, we finish it off with a Slicing Wind. And we are victorious in this battle. They stood no chance. We annihilated them. They were fools to oppose us. Alright, that was a fun bit. Anyway, what's going on in chat? Let's see. You sure Yonar is connected to your realm? I didn't see you flying to this current pet battle. Pretty sure they were. When I was playing before, back in Warlords of Draenor, it was Velen and Ionar. Those two were like, they were connected, 100%. I'm fairly certain they still are. There are people in my guild that are on Ionar, so it has to be connected, right? It's like I'm playing on Velen, and Ionar is they were connected. Are they not anymore? They should be connected. If they are, did I inadvertently lie? I am so sorry if I did. I don't think I did. You have me questioning everything right now. You're supposedly okay. So if I'm in a pet battle, I can't see you, but you should be able to see me. So hang on, let me murder this dancing water skimmer. There we go. Hey, and that brings the Felbat pup up to level 25. Okay. Let me try logging out and logging back in. So maybe that'll do it. Maybe. Hopefully. Are like there only 2 water skimmers there for you, or all 4 of them there, or none of them there? Some skills and spells have reduced effectiveness when used in PvP combat. Okay, so relogged. Okay. Huh. It's like, what am I doing? The Felbat's maxed up. That I don't need that anymore. Retreat, retreat, retreat. Hang on, let me try this. Let me fly over here to the temple, where it should maybe meet me over there. Maybe that'll work. Maybe. Possibly. Shrine of 7 stars. Since it's, a city, not a city. Contested territory, the Emperor's Step. Okay, let's see. Actually, while I'm in here, they're way up there. It's so far. Have I not been inside yet? Oh, wow, gosh. Anyway, oh, wait. Button. Yeah. Repair and save things for transmog. Sell. What's this? Sell. Button. Okay. Alright, there were 4 there. And I'd killed 2 of the 4. So are they not? Is Velen and Ionar just not linked anymore? Because they used to be linked. It used to be if you went out, you would see somebody from either realm. But they might not be linked anymore. I don't know why they wouldn't be. Of course, Draenor was, I don't know how many years ago now. And that's
when it was that I base my information off of, because that's when I last played. Regularly. I played for about a week in Battle for Azeroth, but doesn't really count, does it? Huh. I'm very sorry. I didn't mean to steer you wrong. I'm so sorry. As you can see, I have many pets at level 15. Because leveling pets all the way up to level 25 is tedious and annoying. So I generally have milestones that I'll train pets to. I'll get them from level 1 to level 15, from 15 to 20, from 20 to 25. So I had all of my level 1 pets to 15 that are rare, of rare quality. Now I've gotten a few since then. So now I'm going in and I'm bringing them to 15. Yeah, good times. Wait. No, it was Legion that I played a week in. I played for a week in Legion after I wasn't able to play anymore in Draenor. And then I couldn't play anymore until now. That's what it was. Either way, I haven't played a lot. That's fair. That is fair. Considering it is 5 o'clock in the morning, I would be bored as well. Anyway, moving on. Killing things, murdering things. Yes, murder. It's necessary. Kill them all. Let's see. Bullfrog, dancing skimmer. This fight should bring Anomalous up to level 5. A level 1 that wins a fight against max level pets usually goes up to level 5. How do I know that? Because I've done it many times. Sometimes it's tedious because most pets get one shot, but the very nice thing about this area is if you're going against water skimmers, they usually have ability sets like this. 1 damaging ability and then 2 abilities that don't damage. So 2 out of 3 chance you don't die on the first hit if you're using a level 1 pet, which you only need to survive 1 round to get experience. So yeah. Not to mention that pet there was a magic based pet. You remember when I was talking about types in the beginning. Every type has certain abilities that they have. Flying has additional speed at the start. Well, magic, you cannot take more than 35% of your maximum health in a single hit. So if it gets hit by a water spray or pump, it doesn't matter, it's not going to kill. So very handy. But if it gets hit by something like poison spit, well, that's going to kill. Anyway, so it just has to survive 1 round. That 51 damage a round. Yeah, that's going to kill. So we're going to forfeit that fight because the Anomalous has to survive. Has to survive to get the experience. So we'll go ahead and come back in. Did a water spray, but because magic pet can't take more than 35% of its total health in a single hit, and we're good. Alright, let's see, Force Moth, Eternal Strider, hey, we got it to sleep. So we're going to go ahead and do Slicing Winds, that should kill. There we go, next up we've got the rare quality Golden Civet Kitten. Now we're going to Slicing Winds. Yeesh. So we've got Gnaw, Screech, and Surge. not worried by it, but I am going to Cocoon Strike. And we are going to finish it off with a Moth Toss. Yeah. Okay. So, I have to ask, out of curiosity, Jessica, have you leveled up your battle pets at all? Have you been playing Pokemon here in World of Warcraft? We will. You know what, we'll Cocoon Strike. Alright, yeah. And we Moth Dust here. Hey, you're not bored anymore. Glad to hear it. Always good when a friend comes online and, ooh, very nice. Picked up something called a Flawless Aquatic Battlestone. So these are very rare to pick up, but on occasion when you win a pet battle, you can pick up Battlestones, which do a number of effects. Some of them are just flawless Battlestones, which can upgrade the quality of any pet. Some of them are specific to pet families, so this one is an aquatic Battlestone, so any aquatic pet I can upgrade the quality of, which I haven't spoken too terribly much on the quality of pets. So pets, they can be rare, they can be uncommon, they can be common, or they can be poor. So if I pet families uncheck or go to aquatic, you can see I have a great many rare pets here under aquatic, and they have that blue outline there. And if we come down, we've got this green outline, and those are the uncommon pets. Scroll down a little further and you've got white outline, which is common, and you can see the rarity quality here, which determines the amount of stats gained each level. Pets can have random qualities. And then if we scroll down even further, see this grey outline is poor. So obviously rare is the best quality, poor is the lowest, and if you can upgrade the quality of a pet, you know, it's going to be better in battle. So I'm going to, I usually like to upgrade my poor quality battle pets first. However, I'm going to upgrade Speedy here. And the reason for that is you'll notice I've been fighting all of these pets out here in the wild, which I can capture, just like Pokemon. Some pets, you can't do that. Some pets you have to go out and you find, you have to quest for them or you buy them, and they will always be uncommon. But pets that you find in the wild that you can battle can be any quality. So while I can go out and find a Shack Crab of rare quality and replace this poor quality one, I cannot go out and find a rare quality Speedy, because only way to get it is through the World Event Children's Week. But if I were to, say, travel to Tiergard Sound, wherever that is, I could just capture a Shack Crab of an appropriate quality. So it's more beneficial to me to summon Speedy and upgrade Speedy's quality. And to do that, just right click the stone and click the pet, and suddenly Speedy is now rare quality. So I'm going to set Speedy to favorite. And there we go. And let's see. Your highest pet is level 15. You know what? There's nothing wrong with that. The pet battles aren't for everyone. Like the joke I keep making, I'm playing Pokemon in World of Warcraft. That's what it is. And not everybody plays World of Warcraft to play Pokemon. So I absolutely get it. Alright. Now we're going to go up against this Eternal Strider. Probably should have healed. It'll be fine. Let's see. Ooze Touch. You'll notice I'm not really doing any strategy with the with Anomalous' moves. That's because Anomalous is so low level right now. Its abilities do nothing to these opponents.
Let's see. We're going to do a cocoon strike because I'm so low on health with the force maul. Eternal Strider pumps probably doesn't finish that pump off. Alright, but we finish with Slicing Winds. Let's see. Me and my friend are gonna voice chat, so I'm gonna have to leave this live stream. So I'm gonna see you later. Alright, well, it was good seeing you, Jessica. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for subscribing. I hope you enjoy my future content, and I hope to see you again. Alrighty. Let's see. Yeah, we finished this one off with a moth dust. You break the cocoon. Next up, we've got the dancing water, which is going to probably open with poison spit, and it outspeeds. So I'm going to switch over to the oasis moth. Let's see. Opens up with a pump, so I'm going to open up with cocoon strike. And then it pumps. Yep. So then I do a moth dust, which puts it to sleep. No, it didn't put it to sleep. That's fine. Alright, it pumps again, which is an interesting move, but it doesn't matter. I finish it off with a triple Slicing Winds. Very nice. Yeah, the first couple of levels for Battle Pets go by very fast. You'll notice that Anomalous is already level 9, just after, what was that, 3 fights? Whereas to get to level 25 with the Fellbat from whatever level it was when we started, it took significantly longer than that. Alright. Let's see. I think I'm going to go until this character hits level 49. And then I'm going to switch over to doing something else. I'm still going to be playing Warcraft, don't get me wrong. But I won't be doing this. Which, as much as I love doing pet battles, as much as I love playing Pokemon, there are other things to do in World of Warcraft. You know? Ah, dang it. I should have checked the moveset. I just wasted a moth dust. That's annoying. Alright, I will Cocoon Strike then. If there's anything you would like to see me do, once I get to that point, go ahead and write it down in the comments, and we'll do that thing. Otherwise, I will just pick from a random list of things that I know can be done in the World of Warcraft. Alrighty, Effervescent Glowfly is a down. Very nice. And we've got Anomalous up to level 10. And character is sitting 3 bars away from a level. Very nice. I should probably take this moment to realize how much experience I'm getting from that. Like, how many bars of experience am I getting per pet battle? I want to say it's a bar per battle. I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So we're going to check that. I was 3 bars away from a level when this fight started, so don't let me forget that. Alright, take him out. Golden Civet. Probably, yeah, that's... I should really be looking at their movesets, but I'll do a Cocoon Strike, you do a Screech, that's fine. And we're going to do a Slicing Winds. As long as it hits twice, we win. Hey, there it is. Alright. Moth Dust. Slicing Winds. Alright, Force Moth dies here. There's nothing we can do to save it. Yeah, 105 health, poisoned,
12 health. There's nothing I can do. There is no way to save it. Especially since Oasis Moth didn't kill on that hit. Alright. Unfortunate, but to be expected. Especially when I'm not playing optimally. Alright. I'm going to take a brief intermission. I need to use the restroom. I will be right back. I'm going to do a thing real quick. AFK. Bree intermission. Alright. I will be back shortly. I work my way out from everything. Oh my. Up we go. There we go. Pardon me. Excuse me. Terribly sorry. There you are. I shall return shortly. Righty, and we're back. Well, mostly. Hang on. Just place that there. Move this here. There we go. Just don't mind me upon the unwanted sounds. Let's see. This. Carefully move. Place. Nope. Lean. Sit. And there we go. I did it. Huzzah. Now let me adjust things here. Move my dice tray. It's for D&D, which is not tonight. Oh, there was already a coaster over here. How lovely. Which means I don't need this one. Good enough. Had to get some water. It was very important. My throat was dreadfully dry. Alright. Phone charger. Telephone, so that I could still read chat. Plug it in. Oh, that volume is on. Turn that off. Plug it in. Plug it in. There we go. Right. Cool. We're good. We're golden. We're all set. Take another sip of water. Very good. Very nice. Nice, cool, refreshing water. Very important. Close that. Close that. Okay. We are officially back. No new messages. Alright, we're good. We're gold. Where did we leave off? Okay, yeah, so half of a bar of experience, I believe that is. We'll go ahead and revive. And let's go ahead and start off. Next fight. We're going to bring Anomalous to level 15, which should be 4 fights at the most. Maybe 3. We'll see. Survived 1 round, so we'll switch over to Force Moth. Force Moth gets hit with a poison spit. That's fine. Moth dust, but it's sleep. Slicing winds. Next up, we've got the effervescent glowfly. Again, pet battles. Repetitive. Little tedious. Little boring. So, yeah. Could I interest you in a song? That was less a request and more of a statement of, I'm going to sing now. Allow me a sip of water and I will sing you a song. Let's see, what song? Don't mind the rain or the rolling sea, the weary night never worried me, but the hardest time in a sailor's day is to watch the sun as it dies away. It's one more day on the grey funnel line. The finest ship that sails the sea is still a prison for the likes of me. But give me wings like Noah's dove, and I'll fly up to the girl I love. It's one more day on the grey funnel line. Each time I gaze behind the screws, I wish I had St. Peter's shoes. Then I'll dance on down that silvery lane and rest in my true love's arms again. It's one more day on the grey funnel line. Oh Lord, if dreams were only real, then I'd feel my hands on that wooden wheel. Then with all my heart I'd turn around and tell the boys that we're homeward bound. It's one more day on the grey funnel line. I'll pass the time like some machine until blue waters turn into green. Then I'll dance on down and walk ashore and sail the grey funnel line no more. It's one more day on the grey funnel line. Not my best performance. Not far from my best performance. I thought it's a little dry, and I flubbed up in the middle of the song. Terribly sorry. I owe you a better performance. That is without a doubt. I also need to heal my battle pets. And I can't do that for 3 minutes. So we're going to have to go to the guy, the stable master, and tell him we need our pets healed. We demand it. Because we would like to train more. And also 2 more pet battles and I go up to level 49, which is 1 level away from being able to start doing things in Icecrown to gear up so that I can do things in the expansion with this character. Not to mention it'd be nice to have 5 max level characters. If even for a day. Because that is an achievement. Have 5 max level characters. Yeah. Alright. 2 pet battles. I hit level 49. 1 pet battle and Anomalous hits level 15, which is, as I'd mentioned previously, the benchmark for my pets, where I like to get them from level 1 to level 15. Water. Stay hydrated. Prevent your throat from drying out. Really, I should probably make some tea and honey. Although I fear that would take too long. Not to mention, I'm not the biggest fan of tea. I recognize that it helps my throat, keeps it feeling good. But I'm just not its biggest fan, you know? Alright. We'll finish you off with a moth dust. Next up we've got the effervescent glowfly with slicing winds, cocoon strike, and glowing toxin. Well, I can only slicing winds. You're going, yeah, cocoon strike. I saw that coming. Alright, we're going to cocoon strike. That's probably going to eat a glowing toxin. Oh no, it eat a slicing wind. Alright. Moth dust
And maybe we finish off with a cocoon, or not a cocoon, a slicing wind. Has to hit twice for that. Hey, there it is. Alrighty. So that gets a normalist set. So we are done training you. And we can start training the next level 1 pet. We've got 3 to choose from. I think I'm going to go for... Where did you come from? I think I'm going to go for Speedy. Get him up to level 15. Alright, this can be tricky because Speedy could die in a single hit. Eternal Strider has to use Cleansing Rain or Soothe, otherwise Speedy dies here. Alright, there we go. So now we switch over to Forest Moth, and we're good. So that's going to get Speedy up to level 5. There's no way that my Forest Moth and Oasis Moth both die to the 3 of them, because they've got a type advantage, they've got a quality advantage. It's not happening. So, yeah. Let's see, Gnaw, Screech, and Surge from this Golden Civet. Is it Civet or Kivet? I think it's Civet. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna Moth Dust because Moth Dust has an opportunity to kill here. It didn't. It came very close, but it didn't. It's fine. Finish off with a Slicing Wind. And we're good. One more. Golden Civet. There we go. You know, dive. I'm going to Cocoon Strike because I think you're going to dive. You didn't dive. But you do dive here, don't you? Yes, you do. You little biscuit. You dirty little biscuit, you. Alright. Yep. Alright, we finish off with a Moth Dust, and that takes it out. And we're good. We are set. Perfect. And that brings me up to level 49. And it gets me Chaos Brand. A passive ability. Your damage brands the target, increasing magic damage taken by 5%. Very, very nice. Alright. I know I said I was going to stop at level 49 and go and do something else, but if I'm getting half a bar for every battle, how many battles is that then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so 40 battles. 40 battles, and that's level 50. It's not too bad. 40 battles. I could do 40 battles. Do 40 battles in my sleep. 40 battles, and that gets me a max level character. That's not a bad deal. I don't think so, anyway. Anyway, I heard a door in the background. I think the missus might be awake. I might have woken her up by mistake. Oops. I also think she might be tuned in and sleeping to the stream. That is also a possibility. Although, because I heard a door, she might have woken up. Which, if that's the case, good morning. Go back to bed. Go back to sleep. You shouldn't be awake. It's 10 minutes to 6, and you worked last night. You need to be asleep. By the way, the missus got a new job. Very happy for her, very proud. She's working security down at the mall. It's a very small mall, but you know, they still need security. Plenty of stores in there and all. So far, nothing too bad has happened yet. And she's told me a few fun stories. I don't know if it's okay for me to share them. I think they're her stories to tell. So I will let her tell them when she wants to whom she wants to. Share your stories. Alright, Speedy hitting level 7. Good for you. Yeah, she's definitely up. I can hear her. But yeah, she got a new job, and I'm very proud of her. I can't work right now. Like, I can't go out and get a job. I have to try and find work through the internet, using my voice acting skills, which hasn't been going well. I haven't found a paying gig in a while. I just hit the microphone with my hat like a fool. But I'm hoping that I'll find something soon, or that the right person will hear post-apocalyptic news radio and decide this is something special, we should pay attention to this guy, or give him money so he can do more of this or something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm hopeful things will turn around. Hopeful, because I've been living off my savings since March because I had to go into quarantine because immunocompromised and all. And savings are running out. So, yay. Anyway. Continue to do damage to the yellow-bellied bullfrog. We have murdered the yellow-bellied bullfrog. Forest mouth isn't dead. Just really close to it. We'll go ahead and heal. Speedy, level 9. 4 or 5 more fights with Speedy, and that'll do Speedy. I'll switch over to the forest moth. It's difficult coming up with things to say whilst I'm doing nothing here, just playing Pokemon. Yep. You guys have any plans for Thanksgiving? For the holiday? This Thursday? I don't. Normally, like last year, I had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Had three Thanksgivings. It was great. The first one was with a group of friends. We had it here at my apartment. It was the missus and I. We hosted, cooked a few things. A few friends came over and helped cook a few things. And then a large group of friends came over, and we all hung out, and it was a wonderful time. The place I was working for at the time, this was, I was still working at the prison at the time, and they were very nice to us when they wanted to be. They were nice to us in things that didn't necessarily matter. They gave us turkeys for Thanksgiving, which was very nice. I appreciated it. So I had a turkey, and we brought it home, cooked the turkey. I want to say the missus and a friend of ours handled the turkey. I did the mashed potatoes and the gravy, and I don't remember what else there was. It was a year ago, after all, and so much has happened between now and then. Let's see, what else? After that, we went back to Augusta to see the missus's family. And I don't remember what all we had, but I do remember that it was the missus and I and her immediate family. Pardon me. Her mother, her father, her sister, all of them. It was also her grandmother, her cousins, her aunts, her uncles. Very large family. Got together. It was a lovely time. I want to say we met at her cousin's house. Yes, we met at her cousin's house, where there was much food to be had. I could not eat any of it, so I actually had to bring my own food, which I feel terrible every time I have to do that. Which, if you don't know, the reason that is because I have celiac disease. So anything that contains or has come in contact with wheat, rye, or barley can actually kill me. So you know, everybody understood. Everybody knew why I had my own food, but I feel so terrible when I do that. You know, I show up to an event and I say, hey, I have my own food. You know, I know people understand, but it feels like I'm saying, oh, your food's not good enough for me. I can't eat that. I have something better. I have my own. You worked hard on that. Your labor means nothing to me. I have this, and I'll eat this and completely ignore your food. I know that's not how they're taking it, but that's how I perceive my own actions. Which I shouldn't. I shouldn't look at my actions in that way, but I do. So yeah, it's unfortunate. And again, I know people know why I bring my own food, but still. So went there. It was a lovely time. I have some very nice pictures from it. We hung out for a couple of hours, and then later on, it was either later that night or the next day. I don't remember. We went to my mother's home, where it was my mother, a friend of mine from when I was in the Boy Scouts, his grandmother, who was my former scoutmaster, and a friend of my mother's. I think that was it. And then me and the missus, of course. Or the missus and myself. We were also there. And that one I enjoyed much more. Well, I enjoyed the missus's family and all. But again, that whole food thing. Since my mother knew I was coming, she, knowing my illness intimately, knows how to prepare food safely so that I can enjoy it. So I got to actually enjoy Thanksgiving dinner there. It was very nice. You know, I had the works. Had sweet potato casserole, turkey, mashed potatoes, gravy, biscuits, the works. It was very, very nice. Not to mention there was pie. Although, as I recall, there were several different pies. There were only two that I could eat, however, a lemon meringue and a pumpkin. And I think the pumpkin, the crust wasn't actually cooked. I think. I could be mistaken, but I think that was the case. But the main takeaway I have from that year's Thanksgiving is I was allowed to take the lemon meringue pie home, so I did. I brought it home, and the tin was leaking. It was one of those disposable aluminum tins, and it was leaking some sort of sticky stuff from the meringue. So that was a fun discovery in the car on the way home. It's about an hour and a half, 2 hour drive from there. Good times. Good times. Alright, so we're almost done with Speedy. He needs 3 more battles and he'll hit level 15 and we can move on to the next one. Meanwhile, my level bar, I want to say, is sitting maybe a third? No, not a third, maybe a quarter at best. Alright, anything new going on in chat? Where we at? Nothing new going on in chat. Cool. Don't be afraid to say hello. I'm checking chat regularly. Well, I'm glancing at it regularly. It's, even while I'm talking, I'll look down, but I'm not actually, reading. I'll just see if there's a new message or something. Glance and then back up here with you guys, and yeah. Anyway. Alright, that takes care of the Glowfly. We are at level 13 with Speedy. We'll go ahead and heal. Alright, where are we at? Not your doom. See, Demon Hunter's very fun. They get these wings, and I just think that's the coolest thing. It's awesome. Oh, yeah, no, not even a quarter. I'm just fooling myself there. Alright. Eternal Strider, fight me. Do Shell Shield, so Speedy doesn't take quite so much damage. And switch over to Force Moth. Oh gosh, I'm getting tired. And my throat is starting to hurt because I didn't prepare for a stream, because I didn't decide until late to do a stream. Because I'm a fool. A fool. Okay. So next up we've got the Golden Civet. Hit me. Come at me. I will Slicing Winds you. There we go. Now. Finish it off with a Moth Dust or put it to sleep, I guess. Yeah, that's actually better. Get it down low to where a single hit can take it out and put it to sleep. It saves a round on the cooldown for Moth Dust, so that I probably will have it to take out the Moth. Yeah, I don't even need it. Don't even need it. Slicing Winds. It's very powerful when it does the 3 hits. Especially if you get a 3-hit critical. Incredibly rare, but possible. If all 3 hits crit, then it can do a single point shy of 1,000 damage. It's very nice. Alright. I'm going to keep Speedy in because I want him to eat that pump. I'm taking Speedy out because I'm no longer confident he can take that pump. Not with the poison. I'm glad I took him out. I know he had Shell Shield and all, but even so, with the poison, he would not live that. Or he would not live the entirety of the fight. That's for sure. Alright, finish off the Eternal Strider. I am so tired. Oh, sorry, pardon me. I'm good, I'm awake, I'm alive. I'm good. I'm golden. I am Betty White. I don't need sleep. Sleep is for the weak and feeble-minded. I am powerful. Like a rock. I'm powerful like a boulder. I'm powerful as Boldy. Boldy the boulder. I am powerful like you. Anyway, Malt Dust. Very good. 3 hit on the Slicing Wind. Very nice. Let's see if we can do it again. If we can do it again, we win. Hey, there we go. That's not a common occurrence. That finishes Speedy. Finishes Speedy. Very good. Very, very good. We have 2 more at level 1 that I want to hit level 15. Oh, my throat is killing me. So let's do the Cinderweb Recluse. Okay, so the Eternal Strider has to use Healing Wave or Soothe, otherwise Cinderweb Recluse dies here. Alright, we're good. Now I switch over. And as long as I play it smart, we're good. Okay, Slicing Wind needs to hit twice. Or once. It's fine. Okay, what do you have? I'm gonna Cocoon Strike. I need to play it safe. Kinda thought he was gonna do that. Yeah. We'll do moth dust. He swarms. Oh no, okay. And slicing winds has to hit 3 times and crit one of those 3 times to kill. So probably not going to kill, but it could. Didn't think it would. Force moth finishes that off. Probably should have switched, but thank you, Force moth, for your service. Appreciate you. Switch over to Oasis. Moth dust. And then a slicing. What do you have? Okay, yeah, slicing winds. And we win. Alright, we're good. Cool. So now I don't need to worry too much about the cinder web. Because level 1, you get one shot real easy. But level 5, you're less likely to. Oh, my throat's killing me. I gotta get something for my throat. Hang on, guys. AFK. Brief intermission. Making tea. Maybe. Okay. Give me a second. I'm taking my phone with me so I can still see chat. So feel free to talk to me and I will respond in the chat. Up we go. Over here. And down you go. Alright. I'm back. I got a cup. I have another cup actually. Me place. Take the water cup. Pardon me. Excuse me. Come through. And there we go. Perfect. Flawless. Easy. You may ask, why did I get another cup when I had the glass still? That answer is because the glass is for water, and this is milk, which will hopefully help my throat just a little bit. Really, I should have warmed it and put honey in it, but that's a lot of work, so I didn't. Also, do you like my boo cup? It's from Halloween. I like the boo cups. The missus got them. Very, very nice. Alright. So, don't need that anymore. Where am I going? What am I doing? Where are we at? Let's see. Let's heal the pets real quick. Fly down over to Yorkie. Or Yorick. I'm calling Yorkie. Hey, Yorkie. Okay. We will do you a webbing. Ow. Fortunately, we didn't die because we're not level 1. Switch over to the Force Moth. We're going to do a Cocoon Strike because you pumped. And yep, you did the pump. Go into a Moth Dust, which has the potential to kill. It didn't. It did the lower end of damage, but that's fine because you are well within death range of a Slicing Wind. Eternal Strider goes down. Next up, we've got the Effervescing Glowmoth. I've got no choice but to do a Slicing Wind. And you Swarm. Shatter Defense, which is fine. It's not ideal, but it's fine, I suppose. And we will finish off with a Moth Dust. And go into the Yellow-bellied Bullfrog. Open up with a Slicing Wind. Hits for 666 damage. Did a slight heal, but that's fine. We'll follow up with another Slicing Winds for another 444 damage. Unfortunately, he got the polymorph off, so we gotta pass this round. And Moth Dust to kill. No, it did minimal damage. Unfortunate. Slicing Winds finishes it off though. And we're golden, and that should bring the Recluse up to level 7. Which it does. Move on to the next fight. Eternal Strider. Hit it with a webbing, hits us with a water jet, a critical and super effective. Fortunate that the Cinderweb Recluse is high enough level that that didn't outright kill. However, even at level 5 that would have. But that's not the situation, and we're good, and the Cinderweb is well and alive. Eternal Strider goes down, and we've got the Effervescent Glowfly. Hit it with a Slicing Wind. A little bit of damage, not too much. It goes into a Cocoon Strike. I'm going to meet that with a Cocoon Strike, just so that way I don't get hit this round. You know, I can't hit you, or you can't hit me, kind of deal. Ooh, we got the sleep off, so we get a free hit. Well, we're actually going to get 2 free hits, because that's going to kill. And we're good. Our Cocoon Strike is off cooldown. We'll go ahead and use it. Why not? You don't have anything I'm scared of. You might Water Jet, you might Soothe. You'll do one of the two right now. You Soothe, that's fine. Alright, and we might finish. I gotta hit 3 times with this. Yeah. Hit twice, so I get hit once with the Water Jet. And that's fine. Twice with the Water Jet. It's fine. We finish off with a Slicing Wind, and the Recluse goes up to level 9. Yeah, level 9. Alright. Now we take flight, and we head on. Back over here. Whee! Alright. Eternal Striders. Yeah, with brittle webbing. Alright, it pumps. Now, water effects are effective against elemental pets. So, elemental, I need to be very careful here. That pump, it does a lot of damage on its own, but the fact that it's going to be super effective against my Cinderweb Recluse, I'm not willing to let the Recluse eat that. Normally, at level 9, I would let the training pet eat a pump, but I cannot do that with the Cinderweb Recluse. We're going to go ahead and do a Cocoon Strike, followed by, yeah, I shouldn't have done the Cocoon Strike to open up. was my mistake. I was worried about my low health to start. My mistake. Force Moth doesn't win that fight with the health as it is. So I'm going to switch over. Opens up with a Swarm. That's fine. I'm going to hit it with a Moth Dust. Might put it to sleep. There we go. That interrupts the Swarm, so I don't need to worry about that now. I'm going to follow that up with a Cocoon Strike because I think you're going to scratch. Nope, you Toxin. But that's fine. If I hit twice, there we go. There we go. Glowfly was no worries at all. We're going to start with a Moth Dust on the Bullfrog. Yep, you fly. Slicing Winds. Alright, and we'll finish you off with one more Slicing Wind. I'm going to take a sip of my milk because milk builds strong bones, something like that. Helps your throat, especially if you mix honey into it, which I should have done, but I didn't because I'm a fool. Alright, Brittle Webbing, you soothed. I'm going to switch over to Oasis Moth. Water Jet. You must forgive me, I am falling asleep here. We've been live for, what is it, 3 hours now? Or just under 3 hours? I don't remember what time we started. I want to say it was 3 o'clock. Pretty sure it was 3 o'clock. I could be wrong. Anyway. I did zero prep for this stream. Yeah, if I knew I was going to be streaming from so early in the morning, I would have tried to sleep during the day so that I wouldn't be so tired now, and I also would have done certain exercises so that my throat wouldn't get so injured. But I didn't do that. I didn't do either of those things, and now I suffer because I didn't plan ahead because I didn't know I was going to be doing this. It was a spur of the moment. Hey, wouldn't it be cool if you did this thing? And I was like, yeah, let's do that thing. And then I made a thumbnail, and here we are. I quite like the thumbnail though. I think it's pretty snazzy. I think it looks pretty good. I'm actually quite happy with it. So yeah. Anyway, I need to heal my pets, but I have to wait 15 seconds. So that's enough time to take a sip of milk. Drink your milk. Build strong bones. Grow tall. Do I have milk in my mustache? Probably. I should have gotten a napkin. I didn't think about that. I didn't think ahead. This is just the stream of not thinking ahead, isn't it? Stream of we didn't think this through. Alright. Brittle Webbing. And we switch out. Switch out. Force Moth. Pardon me. Falling asleep. Very much so falling asleep. I thought I could go until noon at the earliest. I think the earliest time I could have stopped was noon. That was my original estimation, and I was a fool to think so, because I don't know if I can go very much longer. I think I'm going to stop soon and go lie down because I am very tired and would like to take a nap. That's what I would like to do, is lie down and take a nap. Alright, finish you off with a Moth Dust. And we are good. We're good. We're set. Very nice. Very, very nice. That brings brings Recluse up to level 12. Alright, 3 more levels, so 3 more battles, and the Recluse will be at the minimum level I'm happy with, which is 15. And then we'll only have the Void Scarred Beetle to go. So, yeah, that's good. That's very good. I have a great many pets at level 15, as you see. I need to get them up to level 25, but that takes quite some time to do, so not gonna happen for a while. See, it's still going. I looked away and it's still oh, there we go, level 20. Yeah, so after level 15 I'll try to get things to level 20, and then from level 20 up to 25. The Pocket Reaver, that's actually a different story. You know those stones that I talked about earlier where you can change the quality of a pet? You can bring them up to rare. Well, there are other stones you can get that will just give levels to pets. Only 1 level per stone, but I have a number of those on another character. I've got 4 of them. They're for mechanical pets, which is what this is. You can see it's pet family here, mechanical. And because I have 4 of them, well, brought the Pocket Reaver up to level 21, use those 4 stones, bring the Pocket Reaver up to level 25. I'll do that here in a second. I'll hop over and bring the Pocket Reaver up to 25. Just so it's done and everything's where I want it to be, you know, at those nice, even multiples of 5, which are not at all even. You know what I mean. I hope you know what I mean, otherwise I just seem crazy. Which I am, don't misunderstand, I very much so am, but oh, you know what I mean. Anyway, that clears up this battle area, so we'll mount up and take flight. Take flight. There we are. Up, 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 up. Back over to Yorkie Sharp Eye over here. Drop down. Wings. Wings! No! My wings! They failed me. Why did my wings fail me? Anyway. Fight this Eternal Strider. Bit of webbing. You know what before. Gonna force Moth a break. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I'm gonna pass out. I'm gonna do a slip. I'm gonna do a slap. Pass out and do a sleep. It's gonna happen. Gonna happen. I'm gonna pass out. I'll sleep. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I can't go on. I'm so fat and tired. I can't keep going like this. I'm gonna follow her. I'm gonna fall asleep, and it's gonna be me live on stream, sleeping, playing World of Warcraft. Eventually, it's gonna get me disconnected, and then we're gonna be just me sitting in the corner, looking at the disconnected screen, and just me snoring in the corner. I might accidentally kick my desk here in my sleep, and then I'll get all shaky. Maybe I'll accidentally kiss a microphone, and then you might hear a boom sound, and that'll just be frightening, you know. I can't have that. I'm too fat to be doing all that. I don't know what that bit was. I had fun with it though. Moving on. Roughly halfway to level 50, which is nice. So what's that? 20 more battles? 20-ish more. And then I hit level 15. So that's not bad. I might just go until this character hits 50 and then be done. I might make that my goal. Hit 50 and then be done. But I don't know. I don't know. noise as that sounds, I don't know if I've got 20 more battles in me. Because it only takes a few to get something up to level 15. Nowhere near 20. You know, it takes one battle to get them to level 5. So, 1 to 5. 2 will get you to level 7. 3 will get you to level 9. From level 9, it's from level 9, I think you get to 11. And then 4 battles gets you to 15. So that's 8 battles total to get you to level 15. Oh no, I'm sorry. 9 battles, because from level 9 you go to 10. So 9 battles total gets you to level 15. So yeah. I don't know if I have... Well, you know what? 9 battles to 15, that's... So we're talking getting 2 pets to level 15 plus 2 fights. I think I could do that. I could probably do that. I could maybe do that. I don't know. You're asking a lot of me right now, and I'm very tired. And my throat is sore. Because I did no warm-ups. And I'm complaining. I know I am. Heal up the pets. Anything over here I want to fight? Just glowflies. Oh, no hi. No, I only want to fight the water-based pets because those are the ones that give me the type advantage, and I want the type advantage because, you know, why wouldn't I want the type advantage? Alright, let's take him out. Brittle webbing. The fatigue is getting to me. Oh, my phone unplugged. There we go. Okay. It's taking... Oh, sorry. It's taking all of my willpower to not fall asleep right now. What am I doing? The recluse is done. Why am I doing this? This isn't going to be enough experience points to bring it to 16. So it's not going to pass the threshold and demand me bring it to 20, which is good. Because I don't want to bring it to 20 right now. I just wanted to bring it to 15 so that it's no longer, you know, level 1. Because I don't like having level 1 pets. I want them to be level 15, 20, or 25. Nice, even multiples of 5. Yeah. Alright, this finishes off the bullfrog. And we're going to switch on over to... the beetle. Alrighty. So, it needs to use Healing Wave or Pump. If it uses Poison Spit... Okay, we're good. Because Poison Spit would have one-shot the beetle. And if it one-shot the beetle, I can't heal it for, I don't know how long, like 5 more minutes. Because I just used the Revive Pets thing. So the first hit's always the scariest because they can one-shot you at level 1. But once you get through that first round, as long as you survive, you're good. Because then you immediately go up to level 5. At level 5, they generally can't one-shot you. generally. Sometimes they can, but not often. Okay, and now we kill with a slicing wind. Hit level 5. And move on to the next fight. Do a shell shield. Yeah, water jet, even when it crit, doesn't kill. Because level 5. Level 1, absolutely, that would have killed, no question. But level 5, that doesn't kill. Do a mop dust. Did a heal, that's fine. Oh, I'm asleep. Asleep? What? When did you soothe? I'm not paying attention, apparently. That's fine. Now we finish off with a slicing wind. Oh man. Oh man, I'm sorry. I am losing it. I am gonna... what do you have? You have Surge. You could kill with Surge, so I'm gonna switch to Oasis Moth. And you Surge. You did not Surge, you Screeched. Alright, Mop Dust. And Slicing Wind. Should kill if it hits twice, which it does. Cool. Alright. Slicing Wind. And Slicing Wind, because that's all I can do, really. And we'll finish it off with a third Slicing Winds. Spam the same attack, why not? Drink your milk. It's good for you. Maybe, I don't know. Next challenger. Powerball. Alrighty. I'm gonna switch out to the Oasis Moth, give Forest Moth a break. Immediately gets a torrent of water to the face. It's fine. Probably. Second torrent of water. Probably fine. Maybe. We'll see. See, what's funny is the old max level, it used to be over 100. In fact, even in the classic game, the max level was 60. Now the max level is 50. And the pet max level has always been 25, which means that at max level, these vanity pets, these are vanity pets, are 1/2 of your max level character. They are half as strong as you, when they're not meant to be powerful at all. It's an interesting concept. Anyway. Moving along. 6 more battles. And then the beetle's done. 6:36. We've definitely been going for 3 hours now. Probably. I think we've been going for 3 hours now. 1/8 of the day. Moza. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it to getting this character to level 50. I don't think I'll be able to, because I'm so tired and I just want to go lay down and go to bed. So I might pick this up later today, but as I said, I have other things I needed to do today, so I don't know. We will find out, however. We'll see. We'll see. I want to. I I kind of want to ask the missus if she's okay with postponing today's Dungeons and Dragons game until tomorrow or another day, just so that I can do this. Like, normally I wouldn't, because we only do the Dungeons and Dragons game once every other week. However, this is a once in a year kind of deal. You know? It's the anniversary. And it's the day before a new expansion pack launches. Don't forget, the new... Oh, they have 2 rares. Oh, that's a rare thing. But yeah, don't forget that Shadowlands launches tomorrow. So, yeah. I'm excited for that. I am excited to play a new expansion on launch day. So I haven't done that in years. The last time I did that was Warlords of Draenor. I remember playing that endlessly. I loved it so much. I loved the garrison. I wish the garrisons were done just a little bit better. Gave them a bit more personality, a bit more personalization, you know? Now, it was still, I still loved it. It was still so very, very nice. I might go back to Draenor, visit the garrison. Might do that. No guarantee, because that's way out of the way. So, no guarantee. Anyway, Golden Civet, Vanquish. Huzzah! Spacebar to fly. Double click to go forward. Forward we go. Into the wild blue yonder. Fight me, eternal strider. Do battle with my tiny void-scarred beetle. You fool, it was a ruse, for 'tis not the beetle you will be fighting, but the forest moth, your natural-born predator. You stand no chance. You shall be murdered by its dust and slicing winds. Ho ho, you fool. The critical damage has wounded you mortally, and your friend, the yellow-bellied bullfrog coward, has taken 666 damage in a single shot. Oh, the humanity! Followed by 444 damage, you've taken 1,000 hits, 1,000 damage in just 2 turns. Whatever will you do? Dead. You die. That's what you do. You get murdered by my superior strategic mind. I don't know. I'm trying to keep myself awake. I don't know if I can bring this tune to 50 right now. I'm really tired. I'm really tired. I know there's only 2 people viewing, and I know one of those 2 people is just my phone, which is tuned in so that I can see the live chat. So I know there's really only 1 person viewing, and I'm willing to put money. It's probably the missus who just has it going while she's asleep in the other room, which thank you very much if that's the case. And if it's not the case, thank you so much for staying tuned this whole time. Either way, for those of you tuning in after the stream, whenever you're tuning in, post in the comments. When did you tune in? I am interested to know. Today is November 22nd. It's a Sunday. It's 6:40 in the morning. What day and time did you tune in? Let me know. Comments. Hit me. Tell nobody why you told. Tell nobody why you said what day and time you tuned in. I wanna see people who, when they tuned in, and how far they got. Cause we're like 3 hours into the stream. My throat is killing me. I didn't prepare for long speaking. Alright. 2 more fights. I think I'm gonna do 2 more fights. And I don't know. 2 more fights. 2 more. Okay. Alright. Moth dust. Slicing wind. Slicing wind. Oh, here I go. Force moth does not win this fight. Too low on health. Doesn't win. Switch out. Oasis moth. Oasis moth does win this fight. Alright. Moth dust. You swarm. Slicing wind. And dang it, 1 more hit. Come on. Yeah, you see the difference in damage when a pet is a rare quality. Just that destroyed my Oasis moth. Like, don't get me wrong, we still win this. Like, there's no way this golden civet pulls this from us. But just rare quality. They do damage. Yeah, there we go. Alright. 14? Yeah, 14. Okay, we gotta heal. We gotta wait a minute to heal. I could wait a minute, or I could just fly to the stable master and tell him to heal my pets. Yeah. So while you guys know I have a lot of level 25 pets, or a lot of level 15 pets, I have way more level 25s. This just goes on. Oh, look, the baby lizard bear. This is from, like, yeah, the 4th anniversary. So this is the 16th anniversary. This is way back from 12 years ago, from the 4th anniversary. So the only way you could get this is if you were playing back in 2008. So yeah. Like I said, I have played this from the beginning. I've seen it all. I've been here. I have some pretty rare stuff that you can't get anymore. Or if you can, it's really expensive because it's so old. As an example. Oh, here's an example. The Ethereal Soul Trader. So, for a while, Blizzard was... They made their own card game for World of Warcraft. It was like Pokemon or Magic the Gathering or Yu-Gi-Oh! Go out, you get the trading cards, you build a deck. Yeah, it was good fun. I had a bunch of the cards. 1 second, let me take a sip of my milk. But I had a bunch of the cards because there was a rare chance you could get a loot card. What the loot card was it was a card. It was a legal card. You could play it in the game, but it also had this little scratch away bar with a code underneath. Well, you scratch away the bar and you enter the code on the Blizzard website, and you tell them, yes, in this region, this is where I am, on this kind of server. And they're like, okay, cool. So you would then take that, and you would go down to a vendor in Stranglethorn Vale, specifically in Booty Bay, and you would enter the code, and he would give you things, depending on what it was. So some of them would be mounts, some of them would be pets, others would be toys. Some things were just one or two use items that were completely useless. It really depended on what the loot card was, and I got very lucky, and I got a few very, very good ones, such as the Ethereal Soul Trader. It says right there, trading card game, The Hunt for Illidan. And they don't make the trading cards anymore. They discontinued it. I still have a few, but I gave most of them to a very good friend of mine back in Augusta. But I do still have a few. I used all the loot cards, however. Hey, level 15. So I think that was the last level 1. Yeah, it was. This guy, he can't battle. The way to get him is by getting that achievement right there. Raiding with leashes, drinking from the Sunwell. He can't battle, but something fun that I've done with him is you'll notice that he is actually level 25. When you get him, he's level 1. So how do you get him to level 25? Well, those stones, some of them will shoot a pet directly up to level 25. They're incredibly rare, but they do exist. And I used one on Cute here. That's his name, Cute. I think it was worth it. I stand by that decision. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're 9 fights away. Nine fights gets me level 50. Alright. I think I can do 9 fights. I can probably do 9 fights. I'll bring Blood Boil up to level 20. I'll do 9 fights. Because 9 fights gets me to level 20 or level 50. I can do 9. I can do 9. Especially if I'm distracting myself by talking about my stuff. Here's something. Unrelated from the previous topic of rare things from playing forever. This is actually part of my battle team. So, when I'm fighting, I have a specific team that I like to battle with, and I remember 2 of them. I don't remember who my 3rd battle member was. And that's a problem. Because if I decide to battle as competitively again, I don't know who my 3rd will be, and I might lose several fights trying to figure that out. But the Unborn Valkyr has some very interesting abilities that I like to use that I'll probably show off in a future stream. But this guy and Lil Ragnaros are both on my fighting team. Alright, let's see, well, I'm flying to the next fight. What else is in here? Oh, the Spore Bat. I remember Spore Bats back in the Burning Crusade. They were all over Zengamarsh. I love these guys. blood boil is getting up there. Let's see where we at. Turkey. Okay, so here's something interesting. Most players that have played for ages have a Murloc pet. Whether they likely from going to BlizzCon. I never had the opportunity to go to BlizzCon. I've for years wanted to go to BlizzCon. I have adored it. I wanted to go to one back in 2005. Didn't have the opportunity. Wanted to go to one every year since. Never once had the opportunity or means of going. So never went. And that's generally how you get these Murloc pets. This one, however, is available to every player right now. It is in Borean Tundra, I think, up in Northrend. And it's just a location. You just have to find it. I don't remember where it was, but it was incredibly well hidden. So, if you don't have Turkey and you want a Murloc pet, go for it. Find it. Borean Tundra. The spirit of competition. I touched on this briefly early on into the stream. Spirit of competition was only available in 2008 during the Summer Olympics in Beijing. So the way you got it was you had to go into a battleground. You had to battle, and you had to win. You had to fight and win a battleground, and you had to get lucky and maybe be sent a spirit of competition in the mail. I found this out, and I was trying to get the spirit of competition from day one. Couldn't get it. And I was constantly running battlegrounds, endlessly trying to get it. It wasn't until the very last day I was playing on my rogue, who I haven't played in years. I haven't played my rogue since Ice Crown, or since Wrath of the Lich King. But I was playing on my rogue, and I got very lucky. Won a game of Warsong Gulch, and was sent a spirit of competition in the mail. And back then, you know, whoever the pet was sent to was who had it. So it was sent to my rogue. My rogue had it. I wanted it on my main, but you know, whatever. I had it. But now, pets are account-wide, so it doesn't matter that I got it on my rogue. All of my characters have it, which I'm very thankful for. It's also a pet that you cannot get anymore. It's incredibly rare, and you can't even trade it. You can't get rid of it. You can't trade it. So it's valuable in a sense in that you can't get it, and it's incredibly rare. But it's not worth anything because you can't sell it. So there's that. So yeah, that's fun. Anyway, let me switch my battle pets real quick. There we go. Let's see, what's another fun one? This is pay to win. Back when I had money to throw at the game, I bought a mount. And with a mount, you can go into the in-game shop and with real-world money buy mounts or vanity pets or things that don't really affect the game. They're just nice, fun things to have. I saw a cool mount that I wanted, so I bought it, and it also came with a little pet. It's not valuable. It's not rare. It's like $20. Gets you a mount and this thing. But I like him. I think he's cute. He's fun. Does a little loop. So yeah. Anyway, moving on. It's another fun one in here. Snowy Owl. What's that from? I don't remember you. Anyway. It's another fun one. Another rare one that I can talk about for some time. Oh, the Sea Pony. I remember those. Back in it was Cataclysm. Back in Vastia, in the water. So in Cataclysm, you could go under the water in this area, huge area, and you would gain this ability. You could jump around underwater as if you were on the moon. You gained the ability to properly run, and there was a seahorse that you could get and that you could ride around on, and then sea ponies everywhere. Oh, it was so fun. This one, of course, comes from the Dark Moon Island, so from the Dark Moon Fair. So it's not exactly the same, but fun fact: the only Dark Moon pet I'm missing is Sid the Squid, and the only reason I'm missing him is because I gave him away. I gave him away several years ago to my great uncle. He'd been trying for ages to get a Sid the Squid. Couldn't find one. And he wasn't upset, but he was very disappointed. And I wanted to help him out a little bit. I wanted to make his day, so I surprised him and I sent him my Sid the Squid. Already leveled up to 25. He was very happy, and I was happy to see him that way. Anyway, moving on. Let's go ahead and do another. Oh yeah, I have more moths. These are not the only two. I have many moths. The royal moth is not able to do the cocoon strike though, which is one reason I don't like to use him. Because I like having the ability to just say no. You weren't on my battle team, were you? You seem very familiar. The putrid guest. I don't know. Very recent. This is from the Shadowlands Scourge invasion, which is going on right now. I got this very recently. Trained it up to level 25. Very soon after getting it. Why? I don't know why I opted to do it instead of others. Oh, the Phoenix Hatchling. So this is back from the Burning Crusade. Towards the very end of the Burning Crusade, they opened up a new daily questing area called the Sunwell Plateau. And with the Sunwell Plateau came a raid where in doing it you could get the Phoenix Hatchling, from Magister's Terrace. I don't remember if I got the Phoenix Hatchling then or if I got it significantly later, because I didn't do a lot of raiding back then. Perky Pug, looking for multitudes. Just run dungeons and you get a pug. It's very nice. Another pay to win, you get a mini monk. Very handy, very nice. I like him. I think he's cool. Does little kicks. Let's see. Onyxia Whelpling. Well's 5th anniversary. Okay, so yeah, that's another one. Another rare, not likely to see around pet. So WoW's 5th anniversary. So back in 2009, you'd have to be playing to have the Onyxian Whelpling. So that's fun. I don't remember what was going on in 2009. What expansion that was, or where the game was. I have no idea. I don't even know what I was doing in 2009. I was still in school, I know that. Nibbles! Legion Collector's Edition. Like I said, I played for about a week in Legion. And when I decided to play for a week in Legion, I opted to get the Collector's Edition because I like having the pets. Moving on. Karazhan. I ran Karazhan endlessly. I just kept running it alone way after it was obsolete. Karazhan was one of those dungeons you could run back in, I want to say, Burning Crusade. And I would just keep running it by myself, like 4 expansions later. I don't remember why I was running it. I don't know what I wanted out of it, but I just kept running it. I eventually got the mount from the Huntsman, but I know that's not what I wanted because I kept running it later. I don't know. I think I was just running it to run it. Anyway, let's see. What are we at? 2 more fights. 2 more fights. Oh, we're good. Okay. Let's see. I think this. Yeah. Yeah. This is another pay to win. Moonkin Hatchling. Let's see. Go ahead and switch Blood Boil out to Force Mop. Oh, the Molten Corgi. Well, it was 10th anniversary, so you had to be playing back in 2014, which I think that was when the last year that I was there, 2014, because I was there for the Corgi. I have Hate Spark the Tiny. I think that was the last year, was 2014. And then I stopped playing until about a week in 2016. And now I'm back. So, 6-year absence. Mini Wing. Oh, man. So, Mini Wing you get from a quest from Burning Crusade in Terracar Forest. I got it. I got Mini Wing so many years ago. Used to be my favorite vanity pet, and this was back when vanity pets, you had to dedicate inventory space to them in order to keep them and display them. And Mini Wing was one of my favorites. I would keep him on me. I would, have him follow me around whenever it was possible. Love this guy. Easily one of my favorite battle pets. I think this was the other member of my fighting team, the Menagerie Custodian. Yeah, with the ion cannon, I think this was the fighter. So this guy, Lil Ragnaros, and the Unborn Valkyr. Okay, one more fight. And you need 2 more fights. I might go for 2 more fights just to get Blood Boil to 20. So that'll be good. Alright. Mac Frog. I like that design. That's a fun design for a frog. That's an expensive dragon. So Lil Ragnaros, I know he's on my fighting team. He's a pay to win. He can also be used as a campfire. Ragnaros was the boss from the original raid. He was the final boss from Molten Core, and Molten Core was the raid back in Classic. Oh, I remember it. I never raided it, but I remember seeing people who raided it, and they were so cool. You know, to go into that that raid, to actually have killed things and then get gear from it. It was a different time back then. You know, when people who had gear were cool. You could look up to them and you could actually think, man, that guy knows what he's doing. Now, you know, anybody can just walk into a raid, get good-looking gear, and say, yeah, I know what I'm doing. It's different now. There we go, level 50. We did it. 5 characters. Level 50. Huzzah. Hello, Magni Bronzebeard. We're gonna do one more battle to bring Blood Boil up to par. Okay. So we'll keep doing that. See if anything else is going on. Where do you get this? Oh. Anything else? Where did you come from? Tempest Keep. Oh yes, I remember you. I believe you're another pay to win. No, you were another loot card. That's right. There is a pay to win lich, but you were a loot card. So that's another one. It's like the Ethereal Soul Trader. So let's see if anything else fun's going on here. I love that design. Like that's a really cool design, I think. Hate Spark the Tiny is a really cool pet. You could get him during the at the same time you could get the Molten Corgi back in 2014, I think it was. And you had to run Molten Core, the anniversary edition, so everything was scaled up to level. You had to run it, you had to beat Ragnaros, and there was a chance you could get Hate Spark the Tiny. It was a very low chance. I ran that raid once on the last day with one character, and I got incredibly lucky and Hate Spark the Tiny dropped for me. I should not have him. I absolutely should. I got stupid lucky. He dropped, and he's a very expensive pet. Moving on. Here's another pay to win, but this one's different. So the Griffin Hatchling, or Little Pip as I've named him, you get this from buying a Griffin plushie. I bought a Griffin plushie for the missus years ago, and it came with little Griffin in game, and so I copied the name, and she still has Lil Pip to this day. She makes me very happy. Anyway, we will go ahead and mount up, close that, fly over here, go on auto walk, auto fly, autopilot, whatever you want to call it. It is 7:12. We've been going for maybe 4 hours, and I will remind you, I have been awake since yesterday. I have not slept. I am incredibly tired, and you'll remember I mentioned that this stream was going to be going for as long as I was physically capable of doing so. I don't think I can keep going. I might try to pick this up later. I don't know, however. But look at that. 5 characters, max level. Oh, that brings me joy. I don't know if I can keep going. So, oh, there's a rare right here. I will at least do that. I will at least destroy a rare that had the audacity to spawn when I logged in. Am I the only one here? If I'm the only one here, then it's a different story. Yeah, oh gosh, they're all here. Oh, good lord, what is this? Where is everybody? What's happening? Why? I can't 1v1 this. I can't, Where are the people? Is nobody in Ice Crown? Hi. Go away. Don't shoot your frostbolts at my booty. Oh, this is so weird to see. People have been camping these rares day and night for quite some time now. So it's very weird to see that they're all up. I mean, not all of them. There are some that aren't up. A few out here that can spawn that haven't, and then 2 in here that can spawn that haven't. But just seeing so many, it's peculiar. It's strange. We're just not killing them anymore. Have we decided against it? I suppose. That's very strange. It's very odd. I don't know why I logged onto this character. Oh, I should probably sell all of this. I picked all of this up when I ran Ice Crown at the start of the stream. I should sell it. I really should. I just want to get this character back to that tent in case I don't sign on between now and tomorrow. That way gets a rested bonus. You know, I can just pop on, log out, get the rested bonus. Anyway, I think that is where I'm going to call it. I'm really tired. My throat hurts. I need to lay down. I need some sleep. So thank all of you very much for watching, if indeed you have. I don't know how long I've been going. I think 4 hours, maybe just shy of it. I'm going to try and do more streams in the future, and I'm going to try and produce more content in the future. I know PANR has been a little light on content lately. I'm working on it. I promise you, I am working on it. Pilot episode for PANR Season 2 comes out soon. I have all of the voice clips. I need some sound effects. I'm trying to find them. I have somebody helping me find them. So hopefully I'll get the last of those here soon, and once I have them, I can put it all together and I can get it out to you. I'm also working on a few other projects right now. A cooking episode is coming soon. I've had a few snags with it, but it is coming. Yeah, so thank you all very much for watching the stream. Let me know if you enjoyed it, and I will try to better prepare for long streams like this in the future. And yeah, so thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Until then, good luck.